You tossed me like a stone. You swept me off my feet. I can't feel my bones. I still count the days. You swept me off my feet. I keep going high, she keeps going low. Something feels wrong right now, I know. Something feels wrong. You don't wait for me, 'cause I keep breathing fire. I won't wait for you, 'cause you keep telling lies. I keep going high, she keeps going low. At the end of the day, she's gone. But you don't wait for me, 'cause I keep breathing fire. And you keep telling lies. You played me like a game. You told me it was fine, but I could feel the pain. It's been so many days, I still feel the pain. I still feel the pain. I keep going high, she keeps going low. Something feels wrong right now, I know. Something feels wrong. You don't wait for me, 'cause I keep breathing fire. I won't wait for you, 'cause you keep telling lies. I keep going high, she keeps going low. At the end of the day, she's gone. But you don't wait for me, 'cause I keep breathing fire. And you keep telling lies. I keep going high, she keeps going low. At the end of the day, she's gone. But you don't wait for me, 'cause I keep breathing fire. And you keep telling lies. I still count the days. I still feel the pain. You don't wait for me, 'cause I keep breathing fire. I won't wait for you, 'cause you keep telling lies. I keep going high, she keeps going low. At the end of the day, she's gone. But you don't wait for me, 'cause I keep breathing fire. And you keep telling lies. I keep going high, she keeps going low. At the end of the day, she's gone. But you don't wait for me, 'cause I keep breathing fire. And you keep telling lies. Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Everyone always keep falling in love again. The fuck's wrong with them? I don't understand. Maybe it will pass by, someone save me. Before I pass out, I'm too lonely to be done. I'ma drink at this pace. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be two of us? And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy to you, don't it? Why am I the only one who's left in the rain? If I had an option to be someone else, I would, and let go of you. I know that I'm obvious, fuck it, I'm late.
Hello, chatto. It's Saturday, the third stream day of the week. Coming up today on Building a Nation with Tromso, we've got the Champions League quarterfinals against Benfica. Can we sneak past those pesky Portuguese bastards? We'll find out. We've got a couple of injuries. Eric Sandberg has retired from international duty after getting a 100 caps for his country. Fernando Ovalar is just 11 goals away from 500 competitive goals for us. The Fish is injured. Daniel Steen's a bell end. All that and more coming up today on Building a Nation with Tromso. Oh, absolutely seamless, friends. Seamless. Oh, looking like hot sauce. I'll take that. If hot sauce looked like this, I'm not sure I'd want to eat it, if I'm honest, boys. Like, to be honest. The Dirty Riffage. I've grown to really love that song, I'll be honest. Firstly, how's it going today, guys? Hope you're feeling good. So, obviously, we're going to start off with, well, ironically, a game against Start, just to sort of warm us up before. Now, obviously, rotated to death. Holofab with the 7 months. Let's go. Ingrid?
Get ready to give birth to BM in 2 months. I just love Mato Emo and Chatto.
Emo and Chatto. Lovely old job. Holofab, thank you for the 7 months, man. How are you feeling today, buddy? Let's get some Tromso mode going as well. Oh, enjoy Streamlabs Ingrid, everybody. We love her over here. So, no, that's not what he's doing, Basil. It's actually worse in a way. So basically, you know, we've got a bit of an FFP situation on our hands. On the final day of the transfer window, I got a bid from Vålerenga of £9 million for Daniel Steen, and I was like, get in. Because firstly, other Norwegian side, perfect. And then he turned down the contract. He refused to leave to go to Vålerenga to play in Europe for them. He'd rather just stay here on the same money and not play. So, yeah, Daniel Steen just cost us £9 million, which could have been the difference between us passing and failing FFP, depending on what happens against Benfica. I reckon we get through against Benfica, and we might be fine. But, oh, I tell you what, it is not going to be easy. This is going to be extremely lemon... No, I can't. I was going to say easy peasy, lemon squeezy, but it's almost like difficult, lemon difficult at this point, to be honest. Right, let's get into the game at start and have a little catch-up. Oh, the haircut is coming up later today. So the stream today is going to be 3 hours instead of 4 because my hair, the only appointment I could get was 3 o'clock and I have to get there still. So we're going to be finishing at 2 or just after. And hopefully I'll be able to get there. Now, hopefully we'll be able to finish on a high note because that seems to me like if we were to get through to the final, that would probably be just after the semi. So that's my hope anyway. Iggy Pop, non-stop. Thank you for the follow. So what happened on the Thursday stream is we got through. Hang on, I'll catch you up Oh, snow. I'll catch you up properly after this. But essentially, we were going to make a load of signings, but then kind of realized that the FFP was a bit of a weird one, and we weren't sure whether we were going to pass or fail. So we thought the best thing to do would be to just try to stabilize finances for the month and then sort of see where it's gone. Now, it has come down a lot from where it was over 100 million debt. Now it's down to like 22 million. And the maximum we're allowed to make is 4. As Fernando Ovalar scores, he is now 10 goals away from 500. Get in there, lad. But more importantly, we got past Juventus. That's the key thing. What was the score? We drew 1-1 in Italy and then won 2-0 in Tromso, which was pretty damn cool. Hey, Ryan, 10 more goals. 10 more goals for Ovalar to get that 500. I reckon he'll get that today, honestly. Ooh, what was that about Fernando Ovalar? Oh, let's have a look. Oh, of course, you've got him 2, haven't you? You'd love to see it. 1, 2... Bloody hell. You're already beating PSG. Shitting Christ. Well played, man. How many goals has he got for you so far? I'm curious now. Oh, lordy, lordy. We're counting together. We literally are counting together. Yes, this is the new stadium. This is the Jakob Vestergaard Arena. One of the first games we actually played here was the game against Juventus. I think we technically played the stupid trophy no one cares about game here, annoyingly. So that was a bit of a... Just a bit of an anticlimax, really, wasn't it? Oh, that sucks, Mark, but it's nice to have you here, buddy. Don't worry, your band is firmly in the rotation of music. You'll probably hear them at some point today. Hey, Omawad. How's it going, man? Yeah, we got a stadium named after us. We're still tempted to sort of change the name potentially, which we can do, but we haven't come up with anything like, I don't know, anything good enough just yet, really. Oh. It's a pretty cool stadium, though. Although I do miss the sort of epic burger vannery in the corner. It's a lot bigger. Well, I say a lot bigger. It's actually only like 7,000 seats bigger. However, it's got massive... The gravy vest. Stadium warm-up game. Exactly. It warmed us up for the Juventus match, which we then, of course, smashed it. Name it after you. Oh, shit. Dan Munoz has scored. Well, I'll be damned. The Ovalar Oval. Ooh. Is it just me, or would a stadium called the Ovalar Oval, it feels like it would have a running track. No matter what, it would have a running track. I've never seen a stadium called something like an oval that doesn't have a running track. And I'm really not a big fan of running track stadiums. Do they even have any running track stadiums on FM? Or is that just like not a thing that they have? The sand pit. I like that. Because you'll find like stuff in it that you don't want, like needles. Hey, HDA. Mate, still wake up so we can get a cheeky pub breakfast. Oh, mate. Now this is good news. So firstly, what sort of pub are we talking here? Are we talking local or are we talking big chain? And secondly, what kind of breakfast are we going for? This is an important question. So, you know, chat awaits your answer here. Because a pub breakfast is like, back in the day, like a long, long time ago, I used to have to take my dad to Telford sometimes because, like, basically there's a weird situation with cars. It meant I had to basically take him to Telford because he was working away. But it meant that, yeah, weird stuff to do with cars. But essentially, when we got there, because it was like 8 in the morning, we'd go for a Weatherspoons breakfast in Telford. And I used to love doing that. It was great stuff. Daytona International Speedway. Oh, that would be quite a large pitch, wouldn't it? The Olympic Stadium. Oh, dear. Don't think it's a thing in FM. That makes a lot of sense, really. Earwigs. If it wasn't full English, it's the wrong choice. Agreed. But this is the thing, though. What you're having with your full English, because your full English is a bit of a versatile meal for me, right? There's a lot of things you can have, you know? Getting full English, good shit. So we're talking sausage, we're talking egg, we're talking bacon, we're talking beans, maybe? We're talking hash browns, perhaps? What else we got? Mushrooms? I used to love... Hey, look, we've done it. We've managed to swerve straight to Little Chef, which is never a bad thing, because they used to do sauté potatoes with their Olympic breakfast, and that shit was good, man. Tell us about Brinner again. You know what, Scott? I've been begging to talk about it. It's the best meal. Black pudding, potentially, yeah. Or white pudding, perhaps, if you're in Scotland. My dad's a big fan of that. Not for me, personally, but yeah. It is. Yeah, white pudding is Scotland, isn't it? I can always... Scolded tomato. Scolded. Just really angry at them. Bloody tomatoes. Coming over here, being sun-dried. Wow, we've not played well here. However, it is about as rotated as a team can be. Annoyingly, and this is bad, the fish got injured on Brazil duty and he's going to miss both legs against Benfica. So it's not spectacular for us. Luckily, it's an area we can kind of like move players around to fit in. So it shouldn't be the end of the world, but it's still not ideal. The Tromsø 50 goals in 75 games. That seems about right. That matches up. Actually, to be fair, considering the numbers he's got here, he actually needs to up his game for you a little bit. I think he's on slightly higher ratio than that here. He's played 500 and something games, and he's at now 490 goals. Yeah, I must admit, I'm with Rogers on this one. I'm not a big fan of black pudding either. But I do love a break. Oh, you make me hungry now. Suave ZA, thank you for the follow as Daniel Steen puts us in front. Question for you, friend. What is your choice of breakfast? Doesn't even have to be a cooked breakfast. Like, sometimes cereal is just good to go, innit? World's okay. A stadium in Norwegian? I just don't know. Mad Max, welcome to the Tromso Dome. Damn straight. Out of stock. Oh, did I accidentally... Hang on, one sec. Oh. It's weird. For some reason, it was paused. Might have been to do with the end of the last video, last stream, where we were just trying to get through. Because I kept getting, like, requests as we were trying to end the stream, basically. Hey, man. Bacon and eggs kind of guy. I like it. It's simple. It's effective. It's sustenance. Oh. I'm a fan of toast. Like, me and toast go together like, well, I mean, toast and butter, really. Toast is good shit. Toast is such a thing you could just be like, right, I have to quick, and then, yeah, toast is required. Is that another goal for Ovalar? It is. 9 more for Fernando. Come on. Talks Madu, thank you very much for the follow, man. Oh, dear. Just casually drilling Start. It's what we do. Although Start actually had a really good season last year. It's not started well for them this season. They came second last year. This is why I don't like it when teams do that, when they just come out of nowhere and do really well, because then the following season they are guaranteed Garbo. I think he'll get 500 on today's stream. He needs, what, 9 more? I think there's almost no chance that he doesn't do it, because even if we get knocked out of Europe or something, we'll still be playing league games until the end of stream, so I think he'll get it. Troms. They do. Oh, really? Okay, cool. The Troms. The Troms kind of sounds like an indie band from 2006. I do too, mate. Oh, Jose Mario. Oh, he's missed it. He's missed it. Cheese toasty. See, I've never had a cheese toasty for breakfast, I don't think. Hello. You're right. What's your choice of breakfast, my love? McDonald's hash browns. Of course it was branded. She'd be a sponsor's dream, wouldn't she? Like, I swear to God.
No, I'm sorry, right? McDonald's do the best fucking hash browns ever.
She's off on one now, chat. Can't say I've ever had them, actually.
Oh, they're so good.
Yeah, I think when you've got time, you want to really plow into that breakfast. Ed, could I have a coffee potentially?
Yeah.
Cheers, love. Thanks, darling.
Fuck off.
Oh. Feeling frisky. Tres Gulps Dominican breakfast. Dominican breakfast. Interesting. God, you're pushing the boat out here. That is Elton John. Yes. He's not actually called Elton John, sadly, Swarf. His name is Erlon Joe, but come on. Come on. You can't not win a palliative. I was calling him that anyway for ages before, just because it's such a strange name as it is.
Are we still on breakfast talk?
We asked, of course we're still on breakfast talk. You don't get me off on breakfast talk that easy.
Right.
Well, oh, hang on. No, let me show them. So basically,
Don't show in the front page.
yeah, no. So in the cupboards, Em found this, which was from when I was like 10 years old, and we did a reading assignment at school. And it was talking to do with favourite restaurants. I shit you not, chat. You see that? I cut that out of a newspaper when I was 10 years old. That's the Little Chef logo. And that's my favourite restaurant when I'm 10 years old.
And also on this page, right, it says, right,
What?
if you could make something magic happen, what would it be? Right? And another newspaper wrote a story about your magic happening. If it were reported in the newspaper, what would the headline be? And all it says in capital letters is Pokemon alive. That is all it says.
Hey, I was a child of simple tasks, right? I liked my Pokemon and I liked my Little Chef, all right? I see nothing wrong with that at all, chat. I'm sorry.
And
I'm a man of culture. What up?
if you could have any meal, what 3 courses would you have?
You'll love this.
So starter, toast.
Toast, the ultimate starter for a 10-year-old, boys.
Main course, sausages and chips.
Fuck yes!
Dessert, Sunday sen crossed out with ice cream.
What-
after
what?
it. Sunday sen.
Sunday Sen. I have no idea what I was trying to write.
No, but then you wrote ice cream.
I was 10 years old. Give me a break, man. I thought you were like 30. How dare you, Robin? You're aging me again, sir. I'm trying to keep up the facade. No sausage. I was 10. I had yet to discover the sheer magnitude of sausage rolls.
It's just, I was having a while at the time.
So never let you in future ever doubt my allegiances to Little Chef when I was a 10-year-old cutting their logo out of a fucking newspaper to put in a school assignment.
And I like the fact as well that in this, you've tried to write cricket and you put circuit.
I was 10. God, here she is, embarrassing a 10-year-old.
And then you put Victorian Museum, which is Vickoreon, but you missed out the T, so you had to write the T above it.
I'm being spell-shamed here, chat. I will not stand for this. Does someone just ask what Little Chef... Oh, so basically, Little Chef, for some of you, for you non-UK frogs, wait, hang on, what? I thought this place shut down. They've got an automated Twitter feed, and all it is them responding to people complaining about Little Chef. Oh, sorry. That's why you don't do that. Yeah, so Little Chef is basically a sort of diner-style restaurant. Locations? None. Wait, they have locations still? What is this? I could have sworn they got taken over, right? Okay, that's a weird Prime website design. Oh, yeah, the very best. Clippity-clop. How's it going, you big, lovely man? Oh, good lord. So, yeah, essentially they're a diner. Oh, 66. Oh, my God. 3 more, chat, and you know what that means. Oh. It would be quite dangerous because, like, some Pokemon, it's like, fine, but then they breathe fucking fire, chat. Like, that's dangerous. For most people, them included, who've never had a Little Chef before. That would always say, Little Thief. It wasn't inexpensive, to be honest, but I think with anything that's on a roadside, really, there's an element of a captive audience. So, there is that. There used to be a Little Chef on the 4 Wentways roundabout outside Cambridge. I don't know if it's still there. I don't think it is. That used to be the one that was like Cambridge-ish. Are you smarter than a 10-year-old? Yeah, she's like, can you spell better than a 10-year-old? And apparently, yes, I can now. I've since learned the ways. Oh, we're going to struggle without the fish. And I think there's a couple more midfield injuries, annoyingly, but what can we do, eh? What can we do? Oh, Christ. Cheers, Jesper. What a brilliant time to get the flu. Morning, Bear. £9 breakfast burger. That does sound... The Olympic breakfast was always my go-to. Like, saw the guy cooking my burger, run his fingers through his... Oh, dear. Right. To give you an idea of just how much I liked Little Chef when I was a kid, I would go for birthday meals at Little Chef with my family. That would be like, Matt, where would you like to go for your birthday meal? And I would go, Little Chef. It sounds like I'm joking with you. I promise you I'm not. You know, 5 minutes. Nice one. So you know exactly where. You know what I mean then? The one on the roundabout. The one next to the travel. Is it Travel Lodge? I can't remember. My only experience of being at Four Went Ways roundabout, I was filling up my petrol there once, and I was in my sister's car. Guy in the, there was a van filling up next to me. Comes outside the van while I'm filling up my car, and he tried to sell me a stolen television out the back of his van. And this never happened to me before, ever. I blame my sister's car, because that was the only time that ever happened. What a saddo. How dare you, Bart? I was a man of culture, don't you know? Oh. Hey, we're all right. We're all right. We've had a few injuries, annoyingly, but we should still be okay. Oh, God, if we get past Benfica, I swear to God, I'm going to be so bloody happy. Tried to fix it. I think he did, yeah. Which is, yeah. Jamie Oliver, bit of a weird one. Stop trying to ruin dinner. I suppose he's probably a nice chap. Right, there we go. Okay. Oh. So, I was looking at Benfica's schedule, and I'll be honest with you, I think they're beatable. I mean, clearly. But look, they lost 5-0 to Atletico, 2-0 to Arsenal, 1-0 to Manchester United. Like, they have beaten... They've regularly lost
It's good,
quite heavily. Like, Atletico, we could give them a game. We wouldn't lose 5-0 to them, I don't feel like. Fellan FIFA, thank you for the follow, my man. Oh, database lookup. Sorry, man. Let's get on that right now. Strelec. Depends on how old he is. Oh, no, he's still there. Just about. 35-year-old Slovak. He is the youngest-looking 35-year-old I've ever seen in my life. Oh, is it Heston Blumenthal? That makes a lot of sense. A mate of mine's been to Heston Blumenthal's pub. I think, isn't it called the Fat Duck or something? You do look like a TV buyer. What does that even mean? Just like, that man looks like he needs a TV, bruv. Yeah, exactly, Shane. They were banging. I guess like any of them, it depends which one you go to. But, yeah, true. I mean, he has been professional dinner ruiner. Excellent. HDA, I expect a full book report on the breakfast that you have received, sir. Yeah, this is true. I reckon he's been getting high on his own supply of turkey Twizzlers. That's my prediction there. Oh, it's going good, Perts. How you doing, bud? Yeah, he's not been spectacular. It seems like he played in Norway for a bit, actually, and then pissed off to China. That being said, 152 goals. Ain't bad. Like, it's pretty good. Chelsea or Leicester later. Head says Chelsea, heart says Leicester, in the sense that I'd much rather see Leicester win it, but that's purely based on, like, standard neutral fan bias against big club. But I feel like Chelsea probably will. It really just depends. Is this the guy? Yeah, that is the guy. Sorry. His face looked kind of regen-y for a second there, but no. He's definitely not, because he's got the little neck bits. The little neck bits. I'm an expert on human anatomy, and never let it be said that I'm not. So I take it the Little Chef itself, though, isn't still there anymore, Darcher. Like, I've not been there for years now, because I've probably filled up my car maybe 4 times since last February. I filled it up the other day when Em and I went to Birmingham, and that was the first time this year that I'd filled my car up with petrol. Orcs 0412, thank you for the follow, bud. Hope you're well. I guess London team fan bias. No, I mean, it's not really, no one really cares like that about, like, London teams particularly as, like, you know, I'm not actually from London, I'm just a Fulham fan. Classy little neck bits, damn right. Oh, I'd just like to see Leicester win a trophy. It's never happened before, chat. I think that Leicester need to win some silverware, god damn it. Right. Okay, let's set up this match, because this is going to be, oh, right. Okay, so goalkeeper's fit again, which is good. Radaby, Castro, Sepp, Jean Valjean. Excellent. Carlos Eduardo is able to play, which is good, although he is recovering from an injury, so hopefully it's not too bad. Jan and Ovalar, that's fine. Obviously, we can switch this one over. I accidentally played this in the one game I did off stream, and we actually won 4-0 and defended amazingly. Not with Ovalar there, of course, but I definitely think there's something to it. So, should we need to, I definitely think it's going to be a safe strategy for us. As for the bench, well, I mean, literally the bench is the bench. Although I put Jose Mario on there instead. So we've got a bit more, because we've got striking options on the bench. We don't need Daniel Steen. I hate him. Right. Who have they got in their team? Probably no one really. Oh, hang on. Wait, no. No, I think that is a regen, isn't it? There's a different guy. Oh, it's Betancourt, isn't it? Any names that he would recognise? I don't know. Mickey Kaufman. Okay. I was expecting him to be German for some reason. I don't know why. But fair one. 66 caps for Israel. Cool. So that's how things stand. Right then. We're not sure, Lloydie. It's looking better, but Daniel Senior's kind of balls it up by not leaving. So we're honestly just not sure what the situation's going to be like. Yeah, he stayed loyal, but screwed us, annoyingly. Like, £9 million would have been... I think if we get that deal done, then it's piece of piss for FFP, because we would get enough just in the coefficient money to cover the rest of it. But now we're going to have to see if we can get through against Benfica. And I think we might, even if we went out, and that would be annoying as fuck, but I think even if we went out, the sheer money we'd earn just for playing in this round might also be enough combined, you know? Records at the market. Ooh. They probably like, hey, who cares, man? They mean to you, and that's what matters. Hey, Viking. How's it going this morning, my friend? It's time. Let's go. Oh, even if we could just get I would settle this year for just getting to the semis, because it shows that we're actually making progress again. And it's not progress by accident. You know, we've looked really good this year. I think tactically we're way better. Personnel-wise, we're definitely as strong as we've ever been. I think Cavalcanti's up there now. He's perhaps not quite as good as Pineda, but I think he is more rounded. I don't think Pineda would have been able to play that complete forward style role, you know? Oh, it's going good, Hungry Hibbos. I'm about to play our quarterfinals. Oh, probably spelled with two. Oh, that's true, yeah. Forgot about that. Looking forward to the Saints Fulham game. Oh, thankfully, Viking, I'm not going to be home to watch it. So I'll just have to see the scores roll in as James Ward-Prowse scores 8 free kicks against us. Hugh Vickery, thank you for the follow. Right, let's do it. Let's crack out. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you did make it just in time. Yeah, literally, if you've just turned up, this is what you're here for. We're here for Benfica. The fish is injured, and he will miss both legs. It's annoying, but it's not the end of the world because Castro and Carsten Sepp. Come on now. Honestly, we start getting them pretty quickly, Mr. Yorb. As long as you go target them straight away, you can find some usable players fairly fast, particularly at the start when we're not that strong. So even an average regen is pretty good in comparison to us. Now, these guys have put up some good results in the past. They seem to be good at home and struggle away. So it's a question for us, really, of just getting an away goal, I feel like. Carlos Eduardo. Ooh, oh, shit. Okay, come on, lads. Let's see. But I do kind of want to go toe-to-toe with them in the away game because I feel like we've got the attacking strength to score goals against them. And that's probably all we're going to need to do, hopefully. Renan Nelson. Oh, it's a good block on him as well. But hopefully they'll just lump it. Oh, they don't. Go on, lump it. Let one of our centre-backs clatter it. Oh, they actually like to play it on the floor. You big, beautiful bear. I'll take that. I'll take that a lot. Never been called a bear before. That's not true at all. Em calls me bear literally 30,000 times a day. Oh, go on, win it. Oh, shit. I'm scared that we're going to concede off of this play and then lose 1-0 because of it. No. Positive thoughts. Come on. Let's stay positive here. Navarro, please don't foul him. Please don't foul him. Please don't foul him. Please don't foul him. No! Oh. Hopes and expectations are we try to win games, really. We've had 5 years of terrible just terribleness in Europe. And now, why would you do that? Right, Leal steps up for Benfica. Come on, Cabanillas. Yes! Oh, Pedro Cabanillas has... Sandy, you've just been bailed the fuck out, son. That was a huge chance for Benfica, and they've ballsed it up. Oh. Yep, it's going later today, though, Meister. This is the last time you'll see my hair like this. I have a haircut later this afternoon. So that's going to be good. What a save from from Cabanillas. Sandy's got a lot of... Oh, what a touch.
Cooper.
I swear to God, I thought that was going to hit the post. Malin Konicho. No, Koniko? Thank you very much for the follow, man. What a moment. Scissors or lawnmower. I'm thinking like ride-along tractor. Hey, Saiton. Come on, Jan. That looks so close to hitting the post. Also, what an assist from Sandy. Look at that. On the chest. Bottom corner from Jan. And we lead. Come on. Wow, this has gone from despair to elation in about 3 seconds. Ears lowered. My ears lowered. Oh... Yeah, I'm going to have them put on my knees, actually. Sandy assist. Okay, so he's bailed himself out a little bit there. Nice to see it. Nice to see it. Hello, Malin. How's it going, man? Oh, shit. The key thing is immediately away goal. Yeah, someone actually asked me on a video a couple of weeks ago what I look like without the hair. And I'm trying to think of the best example, to be honest. I think it was probably that last sort of July kind of time when I first got the haircut. Oh, right. Okay. Good start for us. We lead away from home. We've not played amazingly here. We've kind of matched them so far. But I suppose the penalty is kind of making their XG look a lot higher than it perhaps is from open play. So we'll see. Oh, go on, Cat. Go on, Cav. Make the run. Although, they look like they might just let Renan all the way through here. Imagine if we got a penalty now. Oh, please don't shoot. Renan. Oh. Right, okay. So far, so good. Renan Hasta, number 1 all over. I'm actually going to go for a number -1, which is where they actually go into your scalp and pull out hair follicles. That way you get a bit of a head start on the growth, you know? Oh, buongiorno. Lovely. Okay. Okay. Oh. Just think of a chubby, less muscular, less... Oh, dear. I'm like Vincent Unleaded 95, essentially. Oh, dear. Right, okay, let's go. We've not been amazing, but we don't need to be. That's the great thing about this. We don't need to be. I think it's because they're playing a kind of similar system to how we'd play if we were, like, defending a lead, which we literally are, of course. Okay, change is needed here. Vincent Biofuel. Shaved into my back. Oh, I thought you said into my back. That would have been much worse. Just having it shaved into my back. Given that I have a 0 back hair, that would have been a bit of a problem. Ovalar's been a bit of a struggle bus today, but we can't get off Nelson because Holton's got the flu. Honestly, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's Man City and Bayern, yes. That's the one we got. So if we get past Benfica in this tie, we play Man City or Bayern Munich in the second, or not the second round, the semi-finals, which is probably the better of the two when you look at the teams we could have been playing against, i.e. Chelsea, who are absolutely hammering Real Madrid right now. Oh, go on. Please, let it happen. If we win the away leg. Benfica 0, Tromso 1. They missed the penalty, and with it, their chance. And Michael Oliver was the referee. He must be about 70 years old by now. But we've won the away leg. Come on. That's huge. What a second half. What an absolute barn burner. Yeah, we'll now bottle it at home, of course. But what I could tell about Benfica as far as Europe goes is it does fully seem like they are a home team. Like, when you look at their big results in Europe that have gotten this far, it's because they've won their home games. They beat Atletico at home. They beat Man United at home. Chelsea, fucking hell, Chelsea. Imagine that, Real Madrid at half-time thinking, yeah, 1-1, got an away goal, looking good. Chelsea's like, hold my London, and then just smash. And there's, you know, Mr. America, Darren Shaw. 2-0 City. We've beaten City before. Hey, PR. What should I call you? Is Samaral okay? But what if you want me to call you something different? I'm more than happy to. Oh shit. Yeah, the problem is the injections will be for the Lillestrøm game, so we're just gonna have to go with it. Saves for Cabanillas as well. What a man. Benfica fan. Oh, that sucks. Although, oh no, wait, hang on. No, it's Sporting that are winning the point. For a second, I was about to congratulate you on winning the league this year, and then I realised that would be a very bad idea. Whew. Okay, so far so good. Was there any other games though? I'm almost certain there was other games. Yeah, sure, already scored 1. He's losing his touch, boys. We don't have any teams in this, do we? No, because bloody... A Kazakhstani side are in the quarterfinals of this tournament. Amaral, nice. Oh, like... Is it... Yeah. Isn't one of the managers of one of the big Portuguese sides called Amaral? I can't remember. Okay. His surname, mind you. Okay, they must have got knocked out. Oh, they did, didn't they? You're right, it was only us, wasn't it? Because, Mulder... And who was the other one? Yeah, 7-2. That's a shame. Building a nation. Sure, of course we can, man. So, basically, the way we've been doing it mostly in this save is by... Obviously, we have to try and do well ourselves, but that's not something that's really happened much lately, up until this season. The idea we've been going with is essentially trying to loan as many players to other Norwegian sides as possible. Now, it's actually down to 33 this season because we've had less players that we wanted to get out on loan. But mostly what we've been doing is farming loan players to other big Norwegian sides in hopes that it would help them do better in Europe, which it absolutely has. Brann have got a few on loan, have had more in the past. Although, actually, it might just be because of injuries, perhaps. I don't know. But that's caused Brann to reach a European final. Same kind of situation with Mulder, who actually won a European final. They beat Leeds United in the Europa Conference League final. So by doing that, like, to give you an idea of some of the players that are out on loan, this is Osvaldo Correa. This is a player that is on loan from us to Mulder. He's worth £36 million and is a Chilean international. And this is the kind of caliber of player that we can afford to loan to other Norwegian sides. And it takes a while to get them out there, but once you do it, it makes it so much fun because they are actually capable of performing in Europe. And that's how we build a nation. So slowly but surely, you see you creep up the coefficient charts. Now, we're up to 6th this season. 13-point year, which is our best for a while, since Brann reached the final. which is great. So that's essentially what we're doing. Just slowly but surely trying to build up the other sides. We also sell them players on the cheap if they ask for them as well. That way you build their squads up. To give you an idea as well, Vålerenga sold a player to China, I think, in the January transfer window for £40 million, rising to 49, because the actual values of the players have also gone through the roof as a result of our reputation build up. So that's essentially what we've been doing, Javets. And that is how I built a nation to 5th, sort of, maybe. Yeah, the Mulder one, in fairness, Mulder won the first leg, but when we actually looked at the match, they were... Oh, thank God. I thought that was one of our players. Well, it is, but like I thought it was not one of the players that we could afford to lose in that situation. I love that United actually lost to Benfica despite signing this guy in January for an absolutely obscene price. Cost him like 70 million when he's worth way more than that. Lens won the league with 110 points. That's nuts. It does seem that sometimes teams' league form just doesn't translate. Like, for example, Vålerenga were doing amazingly in the league one year, but then they were getting smashed in the Champions League. The following year, they had quite a poor league season and yet did really well. It's all swings and roundabouts. I think it's about squad depth as well, to be fair. Right, so we've got resty game against Lillestrøm, second leg against... Oh, that still fucks me up to this day. Every time I see like a random screen that I wasn't expecting, I'm off. So who do you lot think's going to win later then? Chelsea or Leicester? Because for me, probably... Oh, you were Lens. Oh, sorry. Oh, right, sorry. I saw in my save RC Lens, and I thought, yeah, I didn't see the width. Still, it's... Wow. So that means you must be massively smashing PSG about. Then again, I don't think PSG have actually won the Champions League in this save either. They might have done, actually. Hell, let's have a look. Oh, they have won it once, I think. That's kind of nuts that... By the way, you'll notice here, Benfica have won the Champions League in this save. Oh, by the way, also, Benfica's manager, Pep Guardiola. They've got a bald fraud in charge. That's why they're doing so well. I'd like to see Leicester win it, just because, you know. Right. Quick pick. Pick youth prospects. Rotate around as much as possible. Danny Steen is back in the... Where is he? Yeah, there he is. Renan. Oh, shit, he might have to play here. Because Jesper Holton's injured. Is there anyone else I could even afford to put in? Maybe Jonathan on the wrong side? Technically, he is right-footed. Yeah, they actually did, Amaral. They won. They broke the curse of Bella Gutmann in the first year of the save. So long ago was that I was talking about it in a video the other day, and I forgot that it was on this year's version of the game. They won the Champions League in the first season, which is something I've just never, ever seen before. Just absolutely nuts. Yeah, great keeper. We've got no choice. Oh, hang on. Yeah, we don't want him on the bench, though, do we? My bad. To give you an idea, when we played against Bodø, I actually had the grey keeper in the first team because Cabanillas was still injured, and I couldn't register Lucas Santos. I'm going to be a bold fraud later, for sure, yeah. The boldiness of my fraudiness is going to be reprehensible, boys. Right. I think Jonathan will be fine here. He is right-footed. Has no familiarity with the role at all, but the bare components will get him through this match, hopefully. Plus, you know, it's only a league game. It doesn't actually matter if we win or lose here. Could I maybe put... No, we're going to have to play Sepp there. It's annoying, but... Is that... Oh, yeah, they've got Ray Sarra. Still got Gary Allsop, of course. Rate your Madison guy. It's... Right, so here's what I'll say. The shirt is quite long, but it's because I got a large, and I'm, like, medium large, if you know what I mean. So it sort of fits a bit weird. But it is very comfortable and very smooth. If you like Hummel kits, basically, they're great. But this is just so big, warm, and comfy. It's, like, really premium material. It doesn't feel like El Cheapo. It feels really, really nice. And it's very warm. So, yeah. I think so, yeah, no, mate. It probably is an American large if it came from the States with the, you know, American companies. So, yeah, I would guess. Lads, it's Lillestrøm. Exactly. We should have them easy. They've been relegated in this save. I think multiple times, in fact. Oh, dear. Small voltage. Does it really? Huh. Oh, so we won the first leg, Shan, away from home, 1-0. They missed a penalty. Sandberg gave away a penalty, basically. Our goalkeeper saved it. Within about 2 minutes, we went up the other end. Sandy puts the ball through, and Cavalcanti slotted us 1-0 up. So, yes, we won the first leg away from home. We're in a really, really good position to potentially qualify for the semis this year. Oh, my God.
What the f*** was that?
I didn't make them win it. I wasn't the manager of Benfica. They just won it in my save. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. You tell me. They won the... I mean, you saw it. I wasn't the manager, though. I don't know who was the manager. Probably the current manager, I'm guessing. Oh. So, firstly, why do we allow him to go past 1 and then 2 people? And then the goal... Liquid football. Oh, dear. Well, hey, lads, it's Lilstrom. It's fine. Famous last words, eh? What an assist from the goalkeeper / post. I don't want to lose here, though, remember, because we're unbeaten in 66 league games, and I want to get to 69. Just for nice reasons, you know? Come on. Let's get this back. Daniel Steen. Absolute traitor. Jonathan! Oh, my God! He can't spell his name, but he can spell goal. That is superb. Get in there. Minimize travel. What a hit. Holy shit, man. That is... Like, he has had no mercy with that effort. Look at the backlift. There was just none. Wow. Bearing in mind, he's not even got any kind of familiarity with that role. He's just like, I will get this. Yeah. Lads, it's Tromso's Carlos Eduardo. Oh, what a save. Go on, lad. That might be one of the best goals I've seen for a while, actually. Right. Ovalar is getting those 500 goals today. I think there's almost no doubt about it. He will get to that tally that we need. I was going to say, if you can shoot like that, who needs familiarity, eh? No, there's no F1 this weekend, is there? Is it next week? And I don't think there's any touring cars this week either. NASCAR's at... Is it Dover? What a hit from Piotr Soboda. Bloody hell. Monaco. Oh, wow, okay. That'd be kind of cool. There is NASCAR this weekend, yes. It's Dover, though. But next week, it's COTA, which is going to be awesome. That is... He's seen what Jonathan's done, and... Wow. Oh, yeah, I forgot this. There is IndyCar this week. Yeah, you're right. I was watching a video a couple of days ago about Dan Weldon. Gosh, it's such a horrible thing that happened to him. Whoa. Did I hit the bar? It did. No runoff zones. No, there's a runoff zone. It's called the C. I guess. Yeah, oh god, that Newcastle City game last night was mental. Like, I got notifications saying that Joe Willock had missed a penalty, and then I got another one instantly saying he'd scored the penalty, because obviously it doubles it up. And then, by the time I finished checking the notifications through, City had scored 2 more goals. I was like, what? Can't spell Jonathan without Gahol. If you spell it wrong, you can. Yeah, it's awful. I didn't really know much about, because I've never really paid much attention to IndyCar, but it was a really interesting video. I can't remember who made the video. It might have been NRF, or it might have been Black Flags Matter. I can't remember who did it. There's a load of like these video essay channels that do videos about motorsports. I lose track of how many of them I watch, because it's all of them. We're losing. Come on, lads. Let's not do that. But yeah, it does seem like a track that the opportunities for overtaking are somewhat limited on account of the fact that, you know, if you go a bit wide, you're in someone's living room. That does seem like it would limit the... Isn't Monaco more about the qualifying than it is about the actual race in many respects? Where I think aren't you basically relying for mechanical issues for other teams in order to gain positions on track? Was it Black Flag Matters? Right. Yeah, it's a really good video, actually. He does some superb content. If you're into that kind of stuff, of course. One of the things I think that helps with that is IndyCar and NASCAR are very good at having their content, their old races, just on YouTube. So there's a lot of actual like things for people to draw from, and they don't care about people using it in their videos, which allows for this wonderful sort of burgeoning industry of just channels doing video essays, because all the content's there and they're just allowed to use it because they just don't care. It's really good. I picked Tromso because he's going to do it, chat. He's going to do it. I picked Tromso because I went there and I really liked the place and it felt perfect for the save I wanted to do. That's essentially the reason why I picked Tromso in the end. I'm just going to get Steenie off as Zinelli for a little bit. Here we go again. He's winding up to it. Yeah, exactly. They're very good about that. That and NASCAR don't even care that there's like 3 different people that stream the races on Twitch to like 3,000, 4,000 viewers, and they just don't care. Because I think the way they look at it is that those people probably wouldn't be able to watch it otherwise, so they're gaining new fans by doing it, and it's a pretty smart strat for me. Oh, true, yeah. Of course, that turn 1. We're actually fucking lost. God damn it, boys. That was unfortunate. I don't think we were that bad in the game, to be honest. And there goes our 66-game unbeaten run. Oh, that's annoying. After learning about for one season, someone comes in. Yep. That's exactly what happened right before we got the big bump in wages. Not wages, in player values. We had several players, particularly Roman Bueno, who insisted on leaving for like a third of the price that we'd paid for him 6 months prior. Oh, that's annoying. I was kind of hoping we could get to 69 games unbeaten, and frankly, I would say I don't think we deserve to lose, but at the end of the day, they scored more goals than us. Nice. I'd like to go to a Tromso game at the Alfheim. Whoa, look at this. Wait. Oh my lord, look at the second half from Bodder. What a game. Mulder are actually ahead of us in the league. Okay, maybe this... Oh, Fredrikstad are back. So basically, everyone but Vålerenga are holding their weight. Rosenborg, like they're having a slightly better season. Start, despite coming second last year, have absolutely bottled it. They only do highlights. Oh, right. NASCAR upload the full races, I think. Like a week later sometimes. But it's still only in like 720p, which is odd. 66-game unbeaten run. Ah, dear. Usual suspects, which is what we want. We want that consistency in Europe. You've seen how good it's got when we started getting the consistency because they started gaining coefficient points. Like Mulder are now like verging on being a pot 2 team in the Champions League potentially. If they could just get themselves back into the Champions League, that'd be good. Oh dear. Second promotion in a row with Levanger. Nice. That's nuts. That is one of the issues of being a semi-pro team in a pro league. Wait. Oh, I thought I said the board are unhappy. Wait. Huh? You literally scored in the last game, Ray. Against us. No, you're staying where you are. Mug. They just don't know what they've got till they've gone. Yeah, we're going to have to do it for 2 more years just to get back to that. Edgar's unhappy and all. We might have to take a look at that at some point, but they're the ones that wanted to go back. I wouldn't have made them go back out alone if they didn't want it yet. Goal of the week. Ha! Take that, Pieter. I love it. To be fair, I think Jonathan's goal was slightly better in fairness. Right. Okay. Moment of truth coming up. We got Benfica. Yes, we did. And we also have already beaten them. I've only got Norway loaded down to the 3rd tier, but I've got all the I've got all the top. I've got all the players from all the nation, all the players from all the clubs in all the top flight nations in Europe switched on to allow us to gain loads of regens. Basically, that way it keeps the. I made a video about it, how I set up this exact database. Oh yeah, so basically, Jawadi, I think from what I remember, they promised that they'd bring in a teammate or something, and then didn't, if I recall. Imagine. What? What are they doing? Imagine signing this guy for £70 million and then leaving him out of the Champions League squad.
What the f was that?
Oh, believe me, I would. It's just FFP. What's the but? 29. It's back to 29 again now. Also, did that guy ever actually sign for Arsenal in the end? Because I don't remember seeing... No, he didn't. And why has that fallen? Why is his estimated cost fallen? Is it because his contractor's running down? Yeah, it has to be. Tell you what, right? He feels like a player we could go after potentially in the summer. Especially, I just want to test it again. Obviously, we can't afford to right now. I think, obviously there's this, but that should be different. I just want to see. Do you remember what the price was last time? It was about, was it 70 million was the rough estimate? Let's see if it's changed. It looks like it might have done. It's 57. Oh my God, they only want 35. They are, and that will only get lower. Because as we get close, obviously we can't do anything with this now anyway, but I tell you what, right? Summer might be us going in for Dragan Hamidovic. Yeah. So if we take away our 10 million, it's 57. Half of that 25, 28, add back on the 10 million. Yeah, you're looking at about 36, 37 million. So that means we'd roughly be able to get him for like 17 up front and the rest staggered. We could structure a deal that would barely hurt us on FFP. Not yet, because I think by the summer, we'll be able to... It might even be lower, because it might tick over one more notch on the contract, and they'll only have 1 year to go. Oh. You played a game at the Alfheim. Nice. Who are you playing for? Well, sort of, Damien. This was a guy we actually found secondary to that. One of my scouts just brought him in completely at random, from what I remember. And he's absolutely godlike. I mean, he's got 20s. I mean, A20 anyway. Swedish international, playing for Vitesse, came through at Vitesse as well. But so what happened was, in the window, Arsenal put a bid in for him, and I was like, oh, well, shit, we can't do anything about this because we couldn't afford any players at that point because of the FFP thing. But then we went back a little bit later, and the bid was gone. They'd obviously cancelled the bid, or Vitesse had turned it down. It's actually crazy. So I suspect if we wait until the next tick over in his contract, we might be able to get him even cheaper. Jan Cavalcanti's now a Norwegian citizen. It doesn't matter, though, as he's already got 20 caps for Brazil. Yeah, it's crazy that they'd even be able to reject it. But I guess that might be why maybe he'll just commit to living on a free. Imagine if he did that. Imagine picking up a player like that kind of quality for free. Imagine if we found ourselves in a position, like money-wise, to be able to pick up Dragan Hamidovic and Seyar Jawadi. Tromso would be top of the world. Hello. Who are you? Holy shit, man. Oh, coffee on the run. Well, sort of. What was that about Santander? Online banking, a banking app is down, and people are saying they can't pay with their cards in stores while it's down. Good. Storman was right. So, no, basically, what I do, Tizzy, because there's a bit of, like, misconceptions around this sort of stuff. All of these sort of fancy, graphic-y kind of intros, essentially what I do is I go onto a website called Video Hive, and they have different templates and presets that you can use and look at. So I just go through and go, what kind of fits what I want to do? He's definitely one to put on he's already on the shortlist, isn't he? Yeah. What kind of thing do I want to look at? What do I want to do? And I find a template that I kind of like. And as long as I'm happy with it, that I feel like I can make enough changes to it to make it look like what I want, then I'll buy it. And they sometimes cost, I don't know, $30 to $40. Depends. You've got to be sure that you want it before you plunge out for it. And then I go in After Effects and I edit it the way I like. So with the Tromso one, I've obviously put a lot of work into making it look like, not Tromso, with OTI. So it looks like it's football related and it's got the sort of football-y terms in there. There's a lot of like Easter eggs. If you watch the intro very slowly, you'll see a lot of stuff that I put in there that you probably haven't noticed before. Like formations hidden in all the computer text and shit like that. And now I've got it set up so that when we change clubs, I only have to change the logo and a couple of bits of club information and the color scheme, and then I can just re-render it and it's all good. But that's all I do for those, basically. It's the same with the Tromso one. I just used the same intro as Bolton, but changed all the colors and the text around. Right, okay. Who is available for today's game? Pretty much the same lineup. Renan, Carlos Eduardo, Longface, Ovalar, good. Anyone missing that I would like to be probably in the team? I wish the fish was back, but sadly no.
Thanks for riding my Marcus list the other day. It was great to see.
Wait for it.
Sagerol.
Thank you for the 200 bits, Torna. That's very, very nice. Ingrid sends her regards as well. Hey, no, I was just looking for a raid and someone I hadn't raided before, and I saw Swiss Knee, and I've checked out his content before, and he seemed like a cool guy and has good mic quality as well, which is what I always value. So I was more than happy to raid him, and I will be happy to do so in the future. Yeah, the intro songs. It shows that you can actually make ground as far as like just with things like intro songs. If you take your time over it, you can actually find stuff that people care about. And it's kind of nuts, really, that people still talk about intro songs from series I've done 3 years ago. Morning, Luca. What did you miss? So we beat Benfica 1-0 in the away leg. In the away leg. So we're in good position right now to hopefully go and win the home leg. Now, obviously, should we need to, we can switch to this system, and it does look more defensively stable. But we are at home, and Benfica do seem to struggle away from home. So we'll see. No, sadly, we actually lost 2-1 against Lillestrøm. We got battered. Well, no, we got battered. We kind of did okay, but it was rested players, and we lost our unbeaten run, which is annoying, I grant you, but it is what it is. What I find interesting is, considering how tactically, how aggressive this tactic is, the players seem to have no qualms about being caught out of the back or anything like that. Ingrid is very harrowing, but we love her here, you know? We would be nothing without Ingrid's dulcet tones and Norwegian idioms, you know? Best decision I made in ages. Right, we're the favourites, allegedly. Pointy finger. Oh. Right. Let's do it. Let me just have a sip of my coffee, and I'll do a mouse pad reveal after the match, because I've finally managed to get another one. And I think you're going to like it. Right, let's do it. Come for Matt, stay for Ingrid. Yeah, it do be like that. That's why I'm here, to be fair. Okay. Oh. Wait, hang on. Did you just see that? Did you see who they had on their bench? Fucking Laurie Lip is on the Benfica bench. The cheeky bastard. So basically, he wanted £13,000 a week to stay at Tromsø, even though he was on like 2. And then he joined Benfica in the January transfer window, and now, I mean, he's on the bench, thankfully. Oh, okay. Yeah, no jinxing it here. We need to stay strong, do our thing, and just keep on going. We've got a 1-0 lead from the first leg, which is... we haven't won an away tie. We haven't won an away game in the Champions League knockouts for such a long time. So this is a unique position for us, really. 90k is pretty good. Oh, imagine that if they brought him on and he scores an own goal. That'd be amazing. It looks to me like we'd be playing Man City should we get to the semis again. And we've only ever got to the semis once before, and that was against Liverpool, if I recall, as Jan Cavalcanti. Oh, wow. What a terrible effort. Oh. Honestly, Bagpuss, if you can just keep him for a couple of windows, Ovelar's the type of player that will just decide to stay with you, and he won't even ask for huge wage increases. He's been such a good lad for us this entire save. Okay, solid start from us so far. We're looking like the better side so far. We just need that lead. Cavalcanti cleared away. Comes back to him. Get a goal up, and then we can kind of relax a little bit. Oh, that's a shocker of a tackle. The amount of times we see non-penalties given as penalties, and yet that isn't a penalty. Watch them now score from this play. Not this save, Jack. I don't have anywhere to download at the moment because obviously we're just updating constantly. Oh, what the hell? Like, Sandy's, the penalty we gave away in the last game was a nailed-on penalty. We all know that. But that was ridiculous. The amount of penalties I see given for, like, perfectly normal tackles. You better not be. It's the same fucking ref. It's Michael Oliver again. And now Betancourt's through. What is it with Portuguese sides in the Champions League for us? Same highlight. Same fucking highlight. I mean, obviously, there's a long way to go. And we shouldn't... You know, we still have to defend it better. But for fuck's sake. That penalty was absolute bullshit. Just not giving that. They've got VAR in the Champions League. Why was there no VAR? Like, there is literally VAR in this competition, and it didn't get used for some reason. Okay, it's fine. Oh, now you want to use VAR! It's clearly outside, obviously. But, like, now you want to have a look at it, do you? It's always outside. They're always outside. Yeah, they're never not outside. VAR doesn't work like that. How do you mean? VAR is supposed to check decisions, is it not? That's the whole point of VAR, is it not? That's frustrating. Angry Drogba noises. In it, mate. What I would say is, at least so far, we've actually still played pretty well in this game, so I'm not overly concerned just yet. But what would be annoying is losing 2-1 or something to them. Renan Nelson, come on, slip him through, perhaps. Round the side for Cavalcanti! Yes! It only checks if the ref gives a foul. Well, I mean, that's just simply not true, is it? VAR has brought plays back multiple times in all competitions, as far as I can tell, and given penalties. That happens quite regularly, does it not? I've seen it happen this season. Unless it's different in Europe, maybe. Maybe it is different in Europe. It'd be a bit weird if you could only check it if the penalty was given, not the other way around. In the game. Oh. That is true, but that's also stupid. But you're right about that, probably, yes. Okay, good. So Cav has done the trick. The problem now is a conceded goal for us is an issue. Well, I suppose. It's not really an issue because we need a goal. Well, we sort of need a goal either way, actually. Yeah, that's really stupid, actually, though. I mean, I guess you got to code it in somehow, but I find that the implementation of VAR in the game is proper janky anyway, just because the fact that you know exactly what the decision is going to be from VAR because it's always the same. Like, 99 times out of 100, if it goes to VAR and it's in the box, it's a penalty. And if it's on the edge of the box, 99 times out of 100, it's outside the box. Yeah. But hey, go on, we grab another one here. And, oh, just over from Karsten Sepp. Come on. To be fair, they've had one shot and it was their goal. So I think so far, we're actually pretty good for the moment and looking like a pretty solid outfit here. So I'm hoping that we can find an opportunity to grab that second goal and actually make this a lot more difficult for them. Because the second goal for Tromso, like that from Karsten Sepp, and he's offside. No, for example, I've never seen one actually given onside. I'd like to think that it was because it was a case of let's get it in now and then we can work on it for next year. Let's see how offside he was. He looked pretty close. Oh, no, he's miles offside. What am I even saying? That wasn't even close to being onside. Oh. I think there's going to come a time soon where perhaps switching to the other tactic just to be more defensively stable for the rest of the game might be the plan. Because we're not getting the possession, and I do wonder if that's the right idea right now, because they are starting to find a few shots. Yeah, I guess it would be a bit unfair if you could switch it off, though, because it might be... Honestly, I think having the ability to switch it off would probably require more code. I think you're right. Now might be the time. The fact is, if it's one of those situations where no matter what we do tactically, we're damned if we do, damned if we don't, as far as, like, the response. I.e., like, if we change tactics now and then concede, it's like, well, you shouldn't have changed the tactic. And if we stick with it right now, then concede, and it's the same thing. So you can't win either way, unless we win, in which case we can. So we're going to switch around like this. Ovalar will come out, and Molina will come in for Ovalar, and then Radaby will slot into the central defensive. Sorry, he will slot in there. We have pass into space. It's a bit more defensive. Not more defensive so much, as it's just a bit more... Cochimano is actually kind of been quite poor, and I think maybe bringing on Jonathan for him might not be the worst idea in the world. Time wasting too early for that. I find that when you do time wasting too early, it fucks you, because you give the ball away in really weird positions. I like to switch to time wasting like 80 minutes. That's usually my my rule with time wasting. Play for set pieces, you could sometimes move to a bit earlier. But I just want to be stable for the rest of this game if we can do it. Right now might be the time to move to time wasting. Around about 85 minutes, perhaps. Right, there we go. Oh, wait, no. And then play for set pieces. And just see it out if we can. Come on. Show me the goal. Show me the nothing. It'll be annoying to not even win the home leg, but it doesn't matter. As long as we get through, that's all. Oh, I swear to fucking God. If they score in the 93rd minute, I might actually throw something. Oh, go on. Go on. Yes, Jonathan. Yes, Jonathan. Oh, thank God. It's going to be us for a goal, surely. Cavalcanti, and we are going to win on the night. Tromso 3, Benfica 1, and we're in the Champions League semi-finals. Oh, get in there. Oh, I was so scary. Come on. Well played, Jonathan, as well. Lovely ball across. Jan Cavalcanti. He's finally got his act together in Europe, and we are going to the Champions League semis. Come on, boys. Oh, you have no idea of the relief on my face. Oh, yeah, City and Bayern. No, did Bayern score a third goal? I was so scary, Scott. Look at me. Urgh. This is me being scared. I think we've deserved that over both legs. Because the penalty made them look better than they were. Yeah, Bayern scored. And he didn't hit the post. I just got a semi. I'll tell you what, right? That's superb. And that is going to be so important for FFP. You have no clue. That's going to be like 10 million quid. 90th minute. Mahmoud Yazici scores for Bayern, and we will play Bayern in the semi-finals. Shit, yes. Yeah, the one thing about German team going through isn't the... But I actually think Bayern are beatable. We've beaten Bayern before in the knockouts. Chelsea go through 6-3. Liverpool go through against Barcelona. 12 million euros. That's huge. That might be enough to save us. Wait, what? Oh, right, I see, yeah. You mean for playing in the semis, right. That's massive. Because... Wait, where is it? What? How? It was 28 million a second ago, and we just gained money. This thing makes no fucking sense. No, but this is the thing, Baz. We don't know. Because it keeps changing its mind. It went down to like 8 million at one point during the off-stream bit. Oh. The thing is, though, now we're in a position where if the board hadn't decided to build this fucking stadium, where's the projection? 210 million pounds? We have 80 million pounds. Yeah, I know it's projected, but like the problem is we don't know. I understand that it's a projection, but if this is what we have to use to know if we may or may not pass FFP, it's really hard to make any decisions about what to do, if that makes sense. Mikhail Zibba, thank you for the follow, my friend. I hope you're well. Oh, my lord. Sorry, I should just stress, my issue isn't that it's projected. My issue is that we have to use these projections in order to make a decision on whether or not we're going to fail FFP. So it's all very well saying, well, it's only a projection. Yeah, but we could still fail, and then it would be like, well, it was a projection that was right, you know? It's hard to make a decision based on that sort of stuff. I don't understand how that could possibly have gone up by 30 million pounds of debt, despite us gaining 10 million pounds then. I am absolutely flabbergasted by that. Right, okay, it's fine. Hopefully it'll come down again in a sec. But also, and I should stress this as well, isn't this over the last 36-month period? So the projections of the future shouldn't make any difference about the last 36 months period. Isn't that what that's based around? Oh, I don't know. All I know is I'm concerned that we're going to get fucked out of Europe here in future. And we know what it would actually be because of. It would be because of that stupid thing where we sold a load of players and didn't immediately spend the money. Hopefully it'll be fine. If it is fine, then we'll know in future that we'll actually be okay. And the moment that I see that that's fine, I am going to go straight in for that Swedish guy because his price has now dropped by half. Oh, okay. It's fine. We got through. You can't get kicked out, but you can get banned from Europe. Mouse mat, right, yes. Let's just do coefficients first because that's through again. 30. That seems like a really small jump. Is that because technically the round hasn't started yet or something? Feels like we haven't gained. I suppose we're the only team left in Europe now, aren't we? So actually, it's quite small gains. But we've outscored all of the countries above us, except for England and Spain, which is good. And next year, we're losing a 7.3, which is even better. Could be beneficial. Believe me, it could not be beneficial, because we would lose so much coefficient points that it would absolutely screw us. 0.5. It's not too bad in the end of the day, is it? Look at how much... Wow, look at the season for Portugal, though. I mean, they're still miles away from us, but they could be coming back soon. Oh, okay. See, the thing is, Jeffrey, the fact that it doesn't tell you when the deadline is really stupid. Like, surely there should be a date on the deadline so you know exactly what you're trying to work out. It just says 2036 season. Okay, cool. But when does that end? What date are we looking at? Ah, dear. FM be stupid. Oh, right. Okay. So, mouse mats. So, for those of you who are unaware, on Tuesday's stream, about 2 minutes before the stream was due to go live, I knocked my vitamin drink all over my desk, including my mouse mat and mouse, more importantly, and keyboard, to the point where I bit my keyboard up and water was dripping out of my keyboard. The mouse mat was completely ruined. So I was in a position where I was like, shit, I need to buy a new mouse mat. And I've never actually bought a mouse mat, ever. The mouse is fine, weirdly. Hey, Mike. Sorry, I didn't see you there, buddy. The mouse is fine, thankfully. It's a wired one, so that kind of helps, I think. And I was like, shit, I've never bought a mouse mat in my life because I stole my previous one off of my dad about 12 years ago. So I was like, what on earth could I possibly get as a mouse mat in order to show off the pride that we have in this save? And I eventually went with this. So I'm fairly content with my mouse mat for the remaining... for a while, you know? So I want to know what they were thinking when they saw this come through. And the best thing about it is how blurry it is. I used the face pack picture that I got off of Susie, and I just dumped it in there. It was like 300 by 300. And look at him. Look at him. His big, beautiful, blurry face. Oh, you love to see it, chat. So now I get to just like ride Crot's face for eternity. And yeah, it's good stuff. Oh, I had so many different ideas I was going to do for the mouse mat, but then the idea of Crot came up and I was like, I think that's what we're going to go with, right? That had to be it, didn't it? That is Crot. It is Mats Love, Mr. Crot. Thank you for the 50 bits, bearded child. Oh yeah, don't worry. I can write this off as a business expense. I can claim the tax back on this. Imagine that. You sat there with your accountant. I see, sir, we have an item here for 1 Crot mouse pad. Would you like to explain that? Not really. No, not really. I wouldn't. That's between me and that's between Crot. All right. Oh, I just want to imagine being at the Amazon or whatever warehouse makes these mouse mats and sat there and this picture comes through and they're like, okay. Employee of the year 2020, for sure, for sure. You can attach that to... It's perfect. I'll just get a rubber band, make her wear it like a mask. Sorted, bruv. No problems. Oh. Hey, Vente. Oh, God. Don't worry, chat. The moment a job opens up at Seged, I'm getting the Crotster. Worry not. Yeah, to be fair, I reckon I should have got a body pillow, but I couldn't use it as a mouse mat then. Maybe I'll get a Joe Bryan body pillow. How about that? But it's just his thighs. So... I've got an idea. What I'll do is I'll get one of these pillows. This is M's. It's like a Delta pillow, right? But it will be just Joe Bryan's thighs with 1 tattoo on each, right? That seems like a plan. I'm sure M would love that. A Regan booty pillow. Oh, but it's just... I should have got one of those, like, mouse pads with, like, the boob implants on it, but it's just Regan Booty's face. So Rashford's actually retired now. He's a doff. We all need a pregnancy pillow. Damn right. Those things are fucking comfy, man. They make your back... When you're sat in bed, like, reading or something, they're so damn comfortable. I swear by a Delta pillow, mate, you know? Ride for eternity. Oh, God. What's this? What did I say? You'll love to see it, chat. So now, I get to just, like, ride Crot's face for eternity. And, yeah. Fair one. I am SecondYellowCard, and I approve this message. So, yeah, that's Marcus Rashford. We can see his career stats, right? Yeah. To be fair, he was a consistent 10-goal a season and, well, double figures a year for Man United for virtually his entire career. Other than at the very beginning... But once he hit his stride in like 2022, he was just consistent for like, what, 12 years? What about Ride the Crot? Exactly. It's like Ride the Lightning, but better. Okay. We've got a bloody Champions League semi to prepare for, chatto. What is this? This feels so unlike us. I'm just completely... Ah. I'm still... I wonder how old Michael Beck's getting on, though. He's at least playing for Vela. So I suppose there's that. He's unlikely to get a Danish cap, actually, is he really? They've got some pretty quality players. But, you know, he's got an assist. Yet to score his first ever senior goal, but he'll get there. He'll get there. Right, so when is the Bayern game, actually? Okay, so we've got a few league games to get through first. Right, my hope is that we can get through the Bayern tie, regardless of what happens on stream today. Because obviously it's only a 3-hour instead of a 4-hour today, because of haircut o'clock. Can he wait, boys? They got Sepp in his place. True. Yeah, I was going to say, look at who he's got ahead of him. He's got the world's greatest Sepp. Change his name. Oh. Second round. Have we played the first round yet? No, we haven't. Because we're playing them in a second, aren't we? We've got to play against the Farmers. Which is a perfect opportunity, by the way, for Fernando Ovalar. Oh, no, we're playing Mulder next. They're less of... less fishermen. But that's my plan. If we were to get to the final, then obviously we'd be able to do full match on Tuesday, which would be sick. And I could do some awesome extra shit. I was going to try and make a compilation for Fernando Ovalar or something when he gets his 500th goal, but I'm scared he might do it today. Which would be bad. Well, it'd be bad and good at the same time. We'd still be able to celebrate our asses off, don't worry. Fernando Ovalar might be... Well, he's definitely by a comfortable distance the highest scoring player I've ever had on FM by probably about 400 goals. Actually, maybe not 400, maybe about 300. I think Norman Millington probably got about close to 200 for Pompey. And obviously, Kim Min broke the Premier League goal scoring record with Bolton. I think he did. Someone did, didn't they? I think it was Kimmy. Right. Okay. Em's just informed me that I have to pay for pizza tonight on account of Santander screwing her. I suspect this is all a big ruse to get me to pay for Domino's. Yeah. Just can't get the partners these days, can you, chat? So, Ovalar's in. That's fine. Oh, by the way, Marcianetti got a Swiss cap. He's already got 2 caps for Switzerland now, which is really good signs about what he's potentially got in his future. And even better news is it should be the fish should be fit again for the Bayern tie. And we managed to get through without him, so I'm pleased. Kissing. Krop would never do that. Exactly. Just buy a salad. Do they even sell salad at Domino's? Yeah, Kochi's struggled a bit as of late, but he has been nursing a knock, I think. That's part of the reason. He didn't do well against Benfica, but we know how good he can be, so I trust him to get it around. Krop would bathe me in pizza. Damn right, I'm getting warm again now, chat. The problem with this jumper is it is extremely good. And that's bad when you're in a really warm room. But I was a bit cold earlier. As Koch... Oh, good block. Good block. In the Netherlands, they do. They do what? What do they do? I must know. Okay. Oh, right, Brana losing. Oh, sell salads. Really? I think they might do. Domino. I don't know, actually. I'll have to get M to check. M, if you're watching, see if Domino's sells salads. So pick one out for later. Get anyone you like, as long as it's Caesar. They look hideous. Oh, but yeah, of course. I feel like salad from fast food places is likely to not be spectacular. You don't really go to a fast food place to get a salad, really, do you? That's the way I look at it. They don't in the UK. Fair one. Vikings got that knowledge. Oh, Cochimano! Oh, God. Okay. Well, seems that we've got a new poster child. Because Jan Cavalcanti, as much as I criticised him last stream for his sort of inability to finish in key moments, he's actually been basically ruthless. Oh, God. Correa's scored. Osvaldo Correa, our own player. Wow. Postimano. I still like calling him the poster child. Get some new managerial job. We can do a watch long events up on the stream. He will never get a new job. However, once a coaching role opens up at Szeged, I'm going to try and sign Krok because he is in the database. It's just that when you take over clubs a lot of the time in the level that we're at, they refuse to let you change the backroom staff for the first year and a half or whatever. It becomes quite difficult, essentially. Assisted by Brinner as well, yeah. Mulder are a good side, aren't they? Oh, that's a ball. Go on, Jan. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, by the way, actually, you know there was that Latvian player that was at Start? Vålerenga bought him off of them for £11 million. They were spending a little bit of that Dennis B money, and he's a pretty good striker. I presume they went for him after Daniel Steen refused to go there. That certainly seems like what happens. God, there's so many players in this Mulder team. I actually forget that they've got Jose Pizarro, a guy that has regularly played in the latter stages of the Champions League for us, and we decided that he wasn't good enough anymore, so binned him off as Correa. Now makes it 2-0 to Mulder. Oh my God. Oh, sorry. Your boy is getting warm. That, and I'm actually having to wear jeans today, chat. I'm wearing jeans while I stream. We're getting hammered by Mulder here. What's his job in real life now? I thought he was unemployed at that point. Is the Eurovision watch-along happening? I just don't know.
Where I parked my car.
MJCB737, thank you for the follow, sir. Hope you're well. We are actually not playing well at all here. At all. This is really poor by our standards. What's happening here? Oh, okay. Go on, Sandy. Ping one. Yes, Eric Sandberg. Level, well, not level, but close to level before half-time. That'll do. We can get ourselves back into this here. The last thing we need is to lose this one as well, because Mulder could go like 5 points clear of us with another win. Good finish from Sandy, though. Lovely free kick. He's unemployed. Transfer market says Victoria Marina Gorka. Oh, okay. Gorka. I remember playing against them, I think, in that, on OTI last year. Right. Spanky, Spanky. Spanky, Spanky? Thrashy, Thrashy. Oh, dear. That's a different save. Right. Let's have it. Let's bottle the league. Hey, if they actually give us a run for our money and they're competing against us, I want that, really. We had a couple of seasons where they started to get a bit closer to us and it was looking really good, but then last year there was a bit more of a gap as we really did thrash it. But if they start to bridge the gap again this year, that bodes well. Because think about how good we're doing in Europe now, and they're still able to keep up with us regularly in the league. Oh, Jan's through again. Jan Cavalcanti. Oh, what a touch. Oh, my goodness. It's 2-2. What a finish. Hey, Murphy. How's it going, man? I'm doing good. We're in the Champions League semi. Yeah, true. But then again, we got past Benfica without the fish, and he's going to be back for Bayern. So that's good. What about that from Cavalcanti? Nice assist from Cochimano, too. But it's this extra touch he takes to just go round the goalkeeper, and Hey, good stuff. Jan's the man. I'm guessing about Fulham, Murph. Yeah, it's not good, is it? We just have to be positive for next season. Hey, Armadillo. If he doesn't show up, Diego... Oh. That's not good. That is not good at all. Although, I guess if there's one position that it actually doesn't matter quite as much, it's that one. Just got F1 on Xbox. Honestly, Joey, I've never played it on Xbox, so I have no sort of... I don't know how similar it is. Like, I don't know what... If it's... Because I know that it's not the same game. I know that they've had to make different changes to it in order to facilitate that. So I honestly don't know. If anyone's played FM on Xbox, then maybe they'd be better. Anyone in chat, that is. Do let me know. I'll be interested in your experiences in it. And also, we can help out Joey here. But honestly, as far as tips, if you're brand new to the game at all... Actually, that's a good question. Joey, have you played FM before on any platform? Let's get Jose Mario on for a little bit. We've come back quite nicely. Yeah, I think some of the lone players did seem to care, though, Murph. But I think the arse just fell out of us after the Liverpool game, really. We were just trash from that point onwards, really. Oh, go on, Kochi. Go on, Kochi. Let's make the comeback complete. Oh, it's not a good effort. It's not a good effort. We've definitely grown into the match a little bit. Took us a little while to get going. They have scored their only 2 shots on target here. It's like playing the OTI save all of a sudden. Maybe he's spineless. Oh, God. Oh, good set. Oh, my God. Osvaldo Correa. On mobile. Okay. I think the mobile data set is probably somewhat... I think it's probably more simplistic. I imagine that's like even more simple than touch. So what I'd say is... if you're starting to come towards like the full fat version of the game, then picking either a massive side or the club you support is a good place to start. But also understand that you don't have to do everything, in that you can delegate as much as you like to your assistant, and it's best to do so at start, really. Wow. It's going okay, FM Veteran. We are losing a bit, unfortunately, here to Mulder in the league, with Correa scoring a hat-trick against us. But I guess it's good to see him scoring. But we are through to the Champions League semis, so I think that really counts as... Wow, I can't believe we lost this one as well. We've had some really poor luck in the league lately. A hat-trick for Osvaldo Correa. It's good to see him scoring. Just wish he could have done it against, you know, everyone else. But the fact that Mulder are capable of beating us is actually a really good sign. Now, the unbeaten run's already gone. That's 2 defeats in a row for us. We're on a losing streak, chat. The first one for 3 years. I love that we're still second. We're still second. Mulder might have a go at a title this year, maybe. It's unlikely. They'll probably bottle it. Oh, shit. That's actually quite annoying. That's probably... He's missing the buying game. Which means Jesper Holten better be ready. Shit. Oh. Not fantastic. Okay. What was I going to check? There was something else I was going to look at. Oh, yeah. Osvaldo Correa now has 10 goals in the league. 10. In 6 games. The man has had somewhat of a good start to the season for Mulder. Good lord. Yeah, we've got Fisherman next, though, which means... You know what that means. As we did Michael Rashford. Michael Rashford? Michael Beckham. Let's do Tokos. Hopefully he's... Oh, wait. Oh, no, wait. No, let me do it full. Let me do his full name. Doru can... Ah, sadly no. But let's check out Diego Raposo. He should still be kicking about somewhere. Wow. Did you see a guy there called Diego Motti? So Diego Raposo, of course, after going around the block a little bit, playing in... I love that he came to Norway for quite a long time. Jonathan, he didn't do that well. He had that one shot. Plus... So how did he actually get on in his career? So he was obviously at Biramar. Curses. Then he came to Norway for ages. I was going to say, I thought they got relegated to the 3rd tier then. No, he just played in the 3rd tier with their 2nd side. Then he went to Aruca, hilariously, and then Paredes as well. Yeah, he's a model citizen. He always has been. Good old Diego. Wow, what on earth is his average rating? How do you average a 5.85 over 41 games? That's actually kind of like disgustingly poor performance-wise. What the hell happened to Paredes that season? It's a shame we can't see. Jesus Christ. Oh, at least we get to play the Fisherman next. So that will hopefully We got to start... I think we start Ovalar through the middle in that game. But losing Renan Nelson against Bayern could be a massive deal. Because as good as Jesper Holten is for the role, Renan Nelson just does things, as we all know. And he actually has the most assists on the team right now, which is concerning. Well, it's not concerning. It's good. It's just that without him... Yeah, no wonder he retired. He was just like, I've had enough. Means walls. Well, clearly they broke down the walls because they conceded all the goals under the sun. Right, okay. Max asking price. I mean, we could get him cheaper than that. Unless they've changed their mind again. No, I think that's the same as before. I can't believe that he's still there and we might actually be able to sneak him in the summer. Anything below 7. 7 average is bad. I mean, it's not though, is it? Because they start at like 6. So, or they start at like what? 6.6? 6.7? I can't remember exactly what it is. Like a 6.9 is not the end of the world. Depending on what position as well. I find that FM favours certain positions over others. Now it's grown again. Don't know why. Oh dear. 4 in 20 and average like a 5.2. Wow. Update on it. Often being played. How? Propose that he mainly plays a striker. The fuck else has he been playing? He's got 10 goals. Mulder had proposed that Correa would be mainly played as a striker during his loan spell. Right. Which is where he's playing. Because that's the only position he can play. And is the only position he has played. For his entire time at Mulder. The last 60 games he's played at striker and they're... What? Often being played outside of the agreed position. What the fuck are they talking about? I just... I can't even begin to understand what they're talking about there. Yeah, they are firmly at the lake house right now. 420. Nice. Players be dumb. But I don't even know if it was him complaining. It seems like the club were telling me. Where was it? Yeah, he's not complaining. What is his role in the loan agreement? There wasn't a role, it was just striker. Usually if it says... Unless there actually was a role. Striker, central. Which is where he's playing. I never put preferred roles in because it just limits teams. Just preferred position. I never set preferred roles because otherwise it screws it. I want them to be able to play them wherever they want. That's really strange. I think it's unlikely he's off the Tottenham clip, and I think it would be bad for Tottenham even if he was. I just really don't think he's what they need right now. I think that they've maybe got like a slightly rose-tinted view of Scott Parker because of the way the media portrays him. With, you know, the streets music and the suave looks. I just don't think that they're... I think they would think that they were maybe getting some like new tactical mind when in fact they'd be sorely disappointed. I really don't think he's ready for that kind of job currently. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to put Ovalar through the middle. And then Sandy in behind him. Because I want to see if we can get Ovalar a chunk of goals in this game. Given that it's against some fishermen. And he's this close now. What's he, 9 goals away from it? How many goals does Ovalar need, actually? Let me just think. So he's got 6 this season, which means he needs 9 more. Okay, cool. 9 more for 500. It's unlikely he's going to get them all today, but you just don't know, do you? 9 indeed, right. I think he gets that on stream today. Because we're going to have to rotate stuff around anyway. And he might find himself playing through the middle a few times. And, well, we all know what the guy can do. I love how versatile he is, though. The fact that we can drop him into the central midfield, essentially, if we need him to. And boy, do we need him to sometimes. This should be a bloodbath, really. In fact, I might put it on attacking as well. Wait, are we on the right tactic? Yeah, we go. Cool. Just to go that little bit extra hyper-aggression here. Try and get a few. Honestly, Ovalar, after about 3 or 4 seasons, there was no problem hanging on to him. He never, ever tried to leave. We'd get to the point where we'd get bids from like Atletico for like £30 million, and the notification would just say Fernando Ovalar has no desire to leave the club. So he's actually been exactly zero problem staying. Not only that, he's never asked for new contracts, and when we have offered him new contracts, he's taken barely any money in terms of upgrades to his contracts as well. We've had to like force him to take more money just to increase his value slightly. He's been an absolute team player. Club legend, or rather not, according to the club itself, as Ovalar's through, and it's 1. That's 1. Frank de Boer. Palace fans rolling around laughing if that happened. Good lord. I am curious though, who do you think will be the next Spurs manager? Because I really just do not think it will be Scott Parker. But I'm wondering who it is, because it seems like they've missed out on a couple of managerial targets lately as well. So it begins. Come on, Fernando. 8 more goals. That'll be magic. Oh, he's going to be on the end of this potentially. Peels. Cochimano. Cutting through. Woo, what an effort. Facundo Cochi. It's only his first goal of the year. He has struggled to get going this season. But hey, maybe just scoring a couple of goals in a game like this. Could see Graham Potter. Oh, think of the XG Spurs could achieve next year. They could win the XG Premier League. Avram Grant. What a man. Wasn't he once spotted leaving a brothel in a Portsmouth tracksuit? Might be wrong about that. Probably not, though. Kevin Oh, bring back Keggy. What a man. Hey, Vice. How is your Saturday afternoon going, my wonderful friend? Arsene Wenger. Why not? He's not busy, is he? Ball in. Castro. Oh. Imagine that. Congrats. You've won The Apprentice. Now you get to be Spurs manager. I reckon they should give it to Steve Wigley. How about that? I'm trying to think of other managers in the Premier League that kind of this is a fun one for you. Who's your favourite forgotten manager in the Premier League? Oh, go on, Cochimano. Oh, lovely stuff. Like, managers that definitely managed in the Premier League, but you forget that they did. You know? It's going well, man. We're in the Champions League semis. Allardyce. I think most people remember Allardyce. Crop for the top. Damn right. Sammy Lee, Carlos Cavan, Roy Hodgson. Oh, Stuart Houston. I don't remember. Who did Stuart Houston manage? Oh, hello. Neil Warnock, Phil Brown, of course. Yeah. Roy Evans. Yeah. Chris Hutchins. Remember? Oh God, who was it? John Carver, when he was in charge of Newcastle and was like so clearly out of his depth, it was absolutely unreal. Mick McCarthy, I have a huge amount of respect for, just because of that one gif that always goes around of him like just looking at. He just turns to the camera, and is like, all right, love it. Scolari. Oh, Paul Jewell. Oh yeah, I remember Paul Jewell at Wigan. Tim Sherwood. I think we could barely call him a manager. Ruud Gullit managing the Premier League. Was that? Oh yeah, the Parker link is complete rubbish. It's just because it's like he played for them, therefore link to manager. Christian Gross, Roy Keane. Oh yeah, was that at Sunderland, wasn't it? Was he chairman there? I forget. Cochimano again. Patrick. Paul Le Guen. Holy. Paul Le Guen, was that Leicester? Paul Le Guen. No, Paul Le Guen was Villa, wasn't he? Well, Paul Lambert apparently is actually a really good manager to play under. Like, I've not spoken to many professional footballers, but what I have spoken to did tell me that his favourite manager to play under was Paul Lambert. And that was at Stoke City, I think. No, I can't remember who it was at. But regardless, yeah. Yes, you missed Benfica, but don't worry, we got through 3-1. And Ovalar, and it's another goal for Fernando. He's done it. We're 5-0 up, and he now needs just 7 more goals. Come on. Steve Key. Oh, God, yeah. Remember Paul Ince at Blackburn as well? That did not go well for him, did it? And when Marco Silva was at Hull City, did all right there, actually, in fairness. When Fulham had Laurie Sanchez, God, was not a good time. Probably should praise them, really. Cochimano's done all right so far. We were just slating him, and he's come out here, albeit against a relatively poor opposition, but Jesus. Point Mason full time. And then watch him turn into the best manager ever as Cochimano's through again. Oh. This is the day where he just pops up with like 7 goals. Alex Ferguson, top 1. I don't think Alex Ferguson is particularly underrated, though. I kind of get the impression that most people know about Alex Ferguson. If you don't, then you should probably look him up. Morales. Oh. Louis van Gaal. Yep. Don't worry about it. Oh, the two brothers. Alex who? I don't know. Some Scottish bloke, you know. Tony. Oh, Tony Adams at Pompey. Fuck, yeah. I completely forgot about that. Egil Olsen. Who was Egil Olsen manager of? Was that Wimbledon? No, he played for Wimbledon. I can't remember. Andre Villas-Boas. It's crazy to think that he managed 2 different Premier League clubs. Glenn Roeder at Newcastle, yeah. Yeah, I think... Who did Tony Adams... Was it Granada that Tony Adams managed? It was Wimbledon. Oh, okay. Oh, he got them relegated. Never mind. Go for it, Basil, yeah. Bob Bradley at Swansea, yeah. This game is quite embarrassing for the... Oh, my God. Oh, it's nearly 7. Not quite, though. Hey, I've managed Granada and it was tough. I feel you, Tony. Oh, good effort. Yo. Yes? Yes? Yeah, it's fine. Whatever you need, man. That's fine. Just... Well, okay, but if not, I can get some cash out or whatever, so... It's fine, no worries. Hair on my face. Roy Hodgson at Black... Oh, God, yeah! So I love like nostalgia football. That period from like 2003 to about 2011 is like my favourite period of football. Just because there's something really like nostalgic looking back. Craig Shakespeare. Oh yeah, when he was at when he took over Leicester. Ball through. Morales on the end of it maybe. He could pull it back for Ovalar perhaps. Maybe give away a penalty. He does. Fernando Ovalar will take. Good stuff. Oh, Ricky Sprazier, yeah. I used to struggle with his name, believe it or not. As Ovalar smashes a penalty home, and it's now 7 in the first half. And Fernando is now... Ooh, what's that? He needs 7 more now? 6 more. At this rate, he might get it in the second half. Go on, Fernando. You'll love to see it. Got to pad those stats, boys. Hello.
All right.
What up? Just put it on your belt that looks like not a belt.
Shut your
Just
off.
casual things. Kevin Ball. Oh, yeah, Philip Cocu. Wait,
Yeah.
who did Cocu manage? Child football. Yeah, I see what you mean, actually. I remember when I was younger, and I remember the first time you saw a player come on for a Premier League side that was, like, younger than you were. I think that's a weird period where you realise, like, shit, my dreams of being a professional footballer have died. And I can't remember who it was. I think it was a guy named Wood at Chelsea. It was a long time ago. This was in, like, 2007, probably. Oh, Morales is in now. It's another goal. Richard Morales now with the goal. I can't remember who it was, but yeah. Sorry? Well, yeah, they're about... They are quite literally amateurs. Michael Wood, that was probably the guy then, yeah. So yeah, he was the first player that I ever saw play for a Premier League team that was younger than I was. Owen Coyle? Oh, yeah. Owen Coyle was he at Burnley and Bolton? I remember him at Bolton at one point. Oh, God, Billy Davies at Derby as well, yeah. Jesus. What team does Em support? Em is a Villa fan.
Say fan very lightly.
Well, she's a fan enough to the point where if Villa win, she will gloat about it, and if Villa lose, she'll pretend that she doesn't care.
I also just didn't want to support Birmingham City because fuck those bastards.
Because everyone in her like school supported Birmingham City.
But my parents did say though, you know, Helen, good old Helen.
Good old Helen. Up the hills.
They both said that if they were going to be football supporter,
It's 9-0 at half time.
they'd be Villa fans as well.
Muhlenstein. I think Rennie Muhlenstein was hard done by at Fulham. I think Fulham should have stuck with Muhlenstein and stopped mucking around with Felix Magath. I think he might have done all right for us. What a brilliant little pass from Cochimano as well, all the way through. And Jesper Holton makes it 9-0. It's still the first half, chat. This is insane.
Tell Clip to piss off.
You tell him.
Piss off.
Jesus. Oh, God, yes, Sven-Goran Eriksson. Holloway was a fun manager. Like, maybe his teams didn't always perform the best, but he was a fun guy to listen to in the media and stuff like that, as it's another chance for us. Maybe we can get 10 by half time. Jesper Holton. Oh, and it's another one. Carlos Eduardo bashes the 10th goal in the first half. It's just as well there wasn't a prediction on for this game, isn't there, really? This would be mad. Sorry, I missed the story, Basil. Oh. I think that team was also going to the Champions League game back in 2011. I was hit by Sir Alex's trolley when passing by. I thought that was going somewhere else. I thought you were about to say, yeah, Alex Ferguson ran me over. Go very attacking. That would be pointless. Go very attacking would cause us to score less goals. Go very attacking is the most meaningless instruction on FM I've found. I've never ever seen it do anything other than make you worse. We could go for 20. I think Ovalar actually has a chance at achieving his goals in this game, which is crazy.
Do I prefer you or Matt Grealish?
Matt Grealish.
Jack Grealish.
Is that our like our ship name? Mealish. That's me. Definitely Mealish.
Sounds good.
Pretty hungry, bruv. Hey, at least I wear adult shin pads, Jack.
But the bloke who hit him in the face is from my local village.
It's another goal for Fernando Ovalar. It's 11-0 at half time. The stoppage time's probably going to be a whole half's worth of football. Good lord. 5 more for Fernando. What a moment. What a great finish as well. Just gets in there, through the goalkeeper. What's up?
Let's fucking look down.
Yeah. Enjoy the crop.
Down.
Okay, so it went fairly well in the first half with the 20 shots on target. Fernando Ovalar netting just the 4 goals, in fairness, so he does need to get his act together a little bit more. But it can be done. Delighted with your performance. More is needed. This is their under-10 team. No, this is their first team. I mean, they are like an amateur team, I think. Load FM. Thank you for the follow, man. I mean, this is the first round of the Norwegian Cup where you can literally play anybody. So, we decided to go full strength because we're mean like that as Fernando Ovalar slaps another one home to make it 12-0 within 20 seconds of the second half beginning. He's hit 5 for the day. He needs 4 more. Imagine if he got it in today's game. What do you reckon? Can it be done? Can he score his 500th goal in a game in which he scores like 9 goals? What a finish from Fernando Ovalar again here. Oh, what a man. It could happen. Yeah, this is... They can still come back. There's loads of time. They've got a full 45 minutes here. Put him a striker. He is a striker. I put him in striker today. Best signing of this season. He's definitely not from this season. He's been here 14 years. Come on, lads. What's happened? What are you doing? Oi, come on. What are they doing? They have absolutely fallen asleep here. Sandy will come off. We need to freshen this up, I think. Get some players in that wanna show a little bit. I don't think we've got McTominay yet. Just signing the Premier League season. Oh, I don't know, really. I haven't really paid attention. Oh no, they're about to go down to 10 men. As if it couldn't get worse for them. 11-0 down at half time, and now they're down to 10. Jonathan's ball, set with the header. Yes, we're signing 39-year-old Scott McTominay to be a player coach on a 3-year deal. Well, we're hoping he can be a coach. I want to see that... Hey, he was still available. Celtic have like a geriatrics home for footballers. So... They're just bored of scoring now. I love that we scored the first goal of the second half in the 20th second of the second half, but since then have managed to find no goals. Jonathan, go on, find Ovalar. Wow, okay, that's actually saved. You'd be amazed just how many old players Celtic have. They have, most of Celtic's squad is 30 plus in this save. It's actually ridiculous how many like 35, 36-year-old players they've got. Scott McTominay was the oldest of the bunch, but still, he was certainly not the only one. Yeah, Ovalar's like, I've got this, lads. Come on, Jesper. Square it for Bueno. Oh, dearie me, that was no bueno. Shocking finish. They're just playing Wembley doubles. Like 11-man Wembley doubles for the rest of the second half here. They're just trying to go for like trick shots. They've basically become dude perfect for the entire second period here. Ovalar. Go on, Ovi. Show me that quality. Ovalar. Ah, that's a poor effort from Ovi. Gave me a lecture. How dare you, Clip? How dare you, sir? Signed Fred. I think Fred's retired somehow. The only reason we signed Scott McTominay just for the memes. Because he was available for free. And he's not a bad coach either, from what we can tell. So, the opportunity to bring McSauce to Tromso is always fun. We've had Phil Foden. Why the hell not? 36-year-old Gabriel Jesus at Rosenborg. That's good stuff. Oh, good finish from Roman Bueno. There we go. We've perked up a little bit. Only took us the entire second half. Slackers, the lot of them. I tell you what. Also, the fact is, in this second half, they've only lost 2 goals to us and had a red card. Like, that's an improvement. For them, that's basically winning the second half. Maybe there's one more goal to be found for us. Our XG in the second half has continued to grow. It's just how did we only score twice in the second period when we were almost nearly as good? I have no idea. I can't remember why McTominay is referred to as McSauce. Someone did explain it to me before when we were Scotland manager. Jean Tigana. Of course I remember Jean Tigana. What a man. Right, good stuff. Although actually that was slightly before my time, but I still kind of remember it. So, that went fairly well for us. Just the Koch man over top. Wow, 3 goals and 3 assists from the Koch. Good stuff. Yeah, I mean, their goalkeeper, to be fair to him, he did still make like 15 saves in that game, so I can kind of understand that. So, what about... I just want to check the situations with Ovalar now. Obviously, this hasn't updated, but yeah, you can see he needed 15 goals this season so far. He's got 11 already. 5 of which came in that cup game, lol. Then again, it wouldn't be a huge surprise. I think Cavalcanti got 14 goals once in the cup over 4 matches. Arteta... But Bayern Munich... Okay, guys. We're playing Bayern Munich next, and their manager is Mikel Arteta. So... I think we'll be fine. Hello. What up? Yeah, Pinedo is Judas. We changed his name last time. Oh. Imagine Arteta managing Bayern Munich. Although, what I would say is, imagine how embarrassing it'll be when they then beat us. Hey, Slugs! There he is! With his fucking school picture day suit on. We beat Benfica, we did. We beat them 3-1 in the end. We won both home and away, thank God. It was a bit squeaky bum, though. They missed a penalty in the first game, and we had a stonewall penalty not given in the second one. But in the end, it happened. New unbeaten record, 36. We've gotten 36 games unbeaten in the cup. The last time we lost the cup was that random year when we just randomly lost. Yeah, I'm not going to be like reading long links right now, but if anyone could give me like a really quick TLDR of why he's called McSauce, I can't actually remember. Someone did tell me. It's mainly for other people more than me. I honestly can't remember to save my life. But we had him in our Scotland team, and obviously didn't have Shea Adams in our Scotland team. Look at this. Orlisons are in for it here. Although actually no, they're not, because we've got Bayern soon. Shit, that's why. Is he though? He's a pretty good footballer, really. Certainly better than most of us, or all of us, probably combined. Check FFP. Still 56 million. I don't know what's happened. To be honest, we gained a load of money, and then it's like, nah, we'll make it worse for you. A few Spanish and yeah, I mean, there is an element of like that kind of snobbery. Not having any McTominay propaganda. Do what you like, mate. I'm a propaganda machine. But I like that. I feel like there's a real nice sort of a level of affection for a player like that. It seems like Scott McTominay is genuinely loved by Man United fans from what I can tell. And I love players like that. Players that the fans just adore. Isn't to hold him back. Oh, no. Wait, did he score a hat-trick earlier this season? Or was it 2 goals that he got? Right, we need to... Right, yeah. Rotate. As much as we can, anyway. I'll put Daniel Steen in. It's annoying that Holton's going to have to play. Actually, no, we'll put Jonathan in here. Because it's only a league game. And Holton's going to have to start, so... In the Champions League. Anyone else that could come in? No, not really. Although, I'll put Sandy on the bench, just in case. He isn't loved by me. Well, that seems like a you problem, sir. Box-to-box quality. I think that's how I played him when he was in my Scotland squad. Hey, Henry. He just seems like a... I don't know, he just seems like a nice dude as well. Oh, yeah. I knew there was a game I wanted to keep an eye on. It was the Rangers match. So how's that going? 1-0 to Rangers right now. Awesome. Yeah, that game against... It was Leeds game, wasn't it? Yeah, where he just went off on one. Didn't he get like 2 goals in like 2 minutes or something? Right. Is that what I want to do? Yes, it is. Okay. So after this, it's Bayern Munich, boys. Mikel Arteta's Bayern Munich. I reiterate once more. Left so much space. Yeah, but that's not Man United's problem. Like... You can't really complain about a player doing good things because the other team were bad. Like, I don't know. Like, you still have to score the goals at the end of the day. Was the Tin Man? That's quite funny. Is that our former goalkeeper, Bjorn Carterud, in goal for Ålesund? I remember him from like 10 years ago in this save. I want to see how Jonathan actually performs in this role. Maybe we will start training him there. Oh my lord, look at him go. Jonathan. Oh, he loves a banger, does Jonathan. You love to see it. I think it's unlikely Ovalar's going to be getting his 500th goal in this game, but he might be able to pop up with one or something just to keep the ball rolling. But I think he's definitely getting the 500 on today's stream. Imagine if he got it in the Champions League against Bayern Munich or something. Oh, what a moment. I think he could be, perhaps, yeah. Train him out there. Might get him in the squad a bit more, but remember, I think in future, perhaps, you know, eventually Renan Nelson might get phased out in that role. So maybe good play. Morales with a lovely finish. I really like Morales. He does love a banger. He does love a banger. And I bet you he always has sausages for breakfast. Make no mistake. I think after this game, we might set off on training John. Look at his ability to dribble inside. He does seem to just pull teams around a little bit. That's... The thing is, Wassa, I've noticed this when I've been playing Tristan Nandori on my OTI save. Even though he's left-footed and is left only, if I play him as a winger, he doesn't seem to perform anywhere near as well. Or it looks like he seems to play better as an inside forward on his left foot, which is weird. So he sort of does a bit of both. And I think it actually creates... Oh, Jonathan's there. And it's 2-0. Jonathan's grabbed one. He's got very good dribbling, I think, because he's a striker, but he can play wings. And I often find that strikers that play out wide as well have got additional dribbling qualities. I'll just have a quick look. It's probably like 16, maybe? 18. 18 dribbling. Oh, look. Just purely from having played those 2 games there, we'll train him up there after this. Remind me after the match. Zima7713. Thank you for the follow, man. Now, we definitely haven't miscounted, thankfully, because what we can do is... Renan's not particularly two-footed at all. I think he's actually weak on his right. So, definitely something to look at. Because we can see from the best 11 screen that he had 485 goals at the start of this season, and currently he's on 11 goals this year. So we know that we've got the right amount. As Daniel Steen with a lovely finish. He's still an idiot, but hey, good finish from old Danny Steen. Looks like we're not going to lose 3 league games in a row, although Mulder are still winning. So at the moment, work one to the box. I think we're doing all right there, to be fair. We'd still be 4 points off the top, though. Have a bit of work to do. But I suppose, you know, with us playing in the Champions League still, usually by this stage, we're not in the Champions League anymore. Morales whips it through, comes back to Jonathan, and it's a good save, but on the rebound, Jose Mario. I think that might be his first ever goal for the club. Yes? Yep, memorable moment. Jose Mario scores his first goal for Tromso, and we're 4 up in the first half. Yeah, Mulder are having a good year. They've already beaten us. Osvaldo Correa's got 10-6 in the league for them and is looking at a shoe-in to be top scorer. I don't know what's happened to Frederick From, because he is not performing well for Brown at the moment, despite being top scorer in the league for 2 years in a row. Joey Red Hat. Right. That's good. Yeah, Mulder 2-0 up again. I think Osvaldo Correa is looking like having one of those potential, like, 30-goal seasons. Oh, go on, Fernando. Show me that quality. Show me that you've still got it. Jose Mario. Oh, we might keep this in play. Oh, go on. There's a goal on the end of this. Ovalar! It's another one. Fernando Ovalar on the end of it after 35 minutes makes it 5-0 to Tromso, and Ovalar needs 3 more goals for his 500th goal in a competitive match for Tromso. I have to keep reiterating because it sounds like a lot, but it's 500 competitive goals in his career for Tromso. Lovely pick out from Richard Morales. And beautiful. Still time here. Insane. Oh. Marks band. Oh, Daniel Steen makes it 6 in the first half. Wow, we really have followed on from the Fisherman game, haven't we? This is not how we were playing in the league before. Bearing in mind as well, this is a rotated squad. This is our rested team for the Champions League match, and we're 6-0 up against Ålesund. This is embarrassing for them. I mean, we shouldn't have 6 goals. Let's make no mistake. I'm on the TV. Me too. Oh, is there more? Yes, there is. As Richard Morales slaps us 7-0 up in the first half. We might be on for our biggest league win ever in this game if it carries on like this. What a team. Oh. Richard Morales from midfield has been absolutely stunning in this match. He's getting into great positions. But not only that, look at the little round around the back. He's assisting goals, he's scoring goals. Him and Carlos Eduardo are ridiculous. And obviously Sandy in there too. Just the 7-0 at half time. Oh my god. And we can't really make any changes. Do we go attacking? What's our... Yeah, we've got possession. Fuck it. Attacking for the second half. We've got possession. We can lose a little bit of that just to get a bit more aggressive. Because if it's one thing this game needs, it's more aggression. Well, that's true. Bit more, like, morale as well. Gets us out of a funk after that poor couple of results. Oh, that sucks, lad. It sounds like you're doing a lot of work, man. But hey, welcome back, sir. How's it going? How's life treating you? Oh, bueno. Ooh. Yeah, their goal difference is going to be somewhat suffering. How are they doing this? Wow, they had a -1 and now it's -8. how to throw away a goal difference in 3 easy steps. Yeah, we've signed so many players for tiny amounts of fees from Brazil that have turned out to be godlike. A scissor kick Rabona. I'm still waiting for the return of the reverse Rabona free kick. Not since the days... And once again, we've ballsed up the second half. Not since the days of Isaac Kirkaune have we seen such things. One of these days, eventually we'll play enough FM and we'll stream enough that it will eventually happen again. Jonathan, again, look at him. He is unbelievable here. Okay, well, disregard my latest comments. It was good up until the end. Then he kind of balls it up somewhat. We can't blame him for that. Come on. Mulder are 4-0 up. And Correa has actually scored. 2-0 Volarenga. Braun struggling again. They just look a bit iffy at the moment. We were actually 7-0 up at half-time and then have done nothing in the second half. Classic Tromsø. He does love to dribble, yes. All right, speaking of, well, not really speaking of, but let's get him on that training so that we can have him as an option there if we need to. It's crazy that their goal difference is actually as good as it is as well. They're certainly not slouching. Right. Jonathan. Let's get you training that left side. Passing, interesting. Oh, yeah, because I was training him to play wide playmaker, wasn't I, of course. But, so we turn that off for now and let him focus on his left side, inside forward support. See how good he is for that role, actually, while we're here. I mean, other than his vision, maybe, he's pretty stellar. Because he can finish as well. I often find with inside forwards, sometimes they do lack a little bit of finishing, particularly the supporting ones. Wow, 3 assists for Jose Mario, too. Extremely impressed with him. He's stepping in quite nicely there. Excellent, eh? Oh, some of these players, my lord. Can't wait to potentially have a go after them in the summer. Right, Bayern Munich. Bayern away. Should we try? I think we should maybe go out against Bayern away and play the secondary, the more defensive away tactic in this one. I think that has to be the play, because it's actually surprisingly good going forward as well, but it would allow us to stay... What is that system? That was the Arteta masterclass coming up there. I love that we've got that cup game in between, which is the perfect time to rest. I think we have to go with our away style tactic for this first leg, away from home. Try to play them on the break. We can obviously change it if we need to. Thankfully, we've got the versatility to be able to change really easily without even making subs sometimes, which is nice. Oh, okay. Exciting times. The Conservative. Yeah. Well, I think it's basically the only difference is it has a DM instead of an AM, so that we've got that bit more cover. Just in case. Stops us getting caught out. And I find that teams are likely to be more aggressive against us at home than they would be away. Yeah, he's at Man United, but they left him out of their Champions League squad, Wasser, which is just wonderful news. So he's now pissed off and doesn't want to be there. Oh, imagine that. An Ovalar goal or something to put us back through. So what we're going to do for this one is play this version of the tactic. So it's the same stuff, basically, just with an AM instead. Sorry, with a DM instead. So it sits behind the two mezzes and provides a bit of a filter. With that, though, we turn on pass into space because obviously we're slightly more withdrawn. So getting those balls over the top for not Steen, of course, will be a key for this. So the fish will come back in and slit here, which allows us to keep Radaby in this position, which is good. So if we do need to make a change to go to the other tactic, we can just swap the fish out for another striker. Sorry, for Ovalar, and then we're away. Jonathan needs to be on the bench, though, instead of... Who do I want on the bench? Probably instead of Jose Mario, because he can play both sides. Yeah, look at our defense. Like, basically, look at our defensive positions. 4.5-star goalkeeper, 4-star right back, 5-star centre back, 4.5, 4.5, 4.5. And then up front as well, 4.5, 4.5. And Jesper Holton's obviously the backup, but he's having to play. Jesus Christ. Right. That is nuts. What is this shape? This is one of these ones where it's just impossible to know how to set up against because you just never see it. Is this guy Thai? Oh, he's German. German, Thai, English. Fair one. Sandy not playing. Ooh. Oh, good point. Yeah. Then again. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. The reason I rested Sandy was so that he could play here. So I think instead of Morales, probably. No, wait. Morales there, next to Sandy, with Eduardo to come off the bench. Fitness level isn't spectacular, but we can work on that. And remember, the fish isn't actually supposed to be... This is his key role, but this guy can literally play anywhere. Anywhere you need him to, the fish can do it. He's absolutely spectacular. Right, pee break for your boy, and then we'll be back with some Champions League good shit now. You know what to do. Okay. Okay. Oh. So, Champions League semi. Actually, should we do those database lookups first? Since... Oh. Must have already done them. Wait, what? Could have sworn there were some database lookups. That's weird.
Greenbottom is the føttest lutefist screen ever be proud Matt.
I am. Thank you for the 50 bits, Mr. Progger. Oh. Right. Hopefully this won't be the wrong tactical choice. It's so hard to know how to set up against these teams. Let's crack it. All right, then. They've played this system enough. They kind of know. There should be some lookups. Yeah, my thing is empty. All requests. Empty. That's weird. What's going on? I swear I saw some. Okay. Pump fists. Really, Fernando? Not Fernando. Facundo. Okay. Away from home. Moment of truth. Bayern Munich. Mikel Arteta's Bayern Munich away from home. They've got bloody Yakovlev. That Ukrainian centre-back we looked at like 10 years ago. All right. Let's do it. Let's go. Oh. I feel like if we keep the scoreline down and get an away goal potentially, then that's our task here, really, today. It's to just try and do that and just give ourselves a chance in that second leg, really. Just getting to the semi is inside 3 minutes. Wait, is that offside? What? How can he be offside? Like, I know that that's gone on our favour, but how is he offside there? Oh, is it going to be one of those bullshit ones where there's a player sort of near the goalie and that counts as offside? How is he offside? He is stood directly in front of the keeper, like almost inside the keeper. So it might maybe prevent him diving? I don't know. Dylan with the 7 months.
He missed a few streams, but I'm back for the big one at the Tromsø. En A3 deg late birthday for me.
Well, chat, you know what to do. Let's get some happy birthdays for Dylan in the chat. That would be spectacular. I want to see them all. Yeah, I didn't realise he was obstructing the keeper as much as that. I thought he was just sort of near him, but actually that does make sense. Yeah, I was surprised. You see a lot of those ones where they're given for the player just sort of being kind of near the keeper, but yes. Hey, Looney, things are actually very good. Champions League semi against Bayern Munich. We're finally starting to look a bit more of a quality project in Europe at the moment, but right in this game so far, not seeing too much that I'm a big fan of just yet. Possession sort of struggling, but at least we're not conceding just yet. Jack, Eve, thank you for the follow, man. And Largy with the 8-month resub too.
Mande Tromsø, en big up the sexy Norwegian robot voice kappa.
Kappa. Wow, we are strangling this match here. Oh. Okay, so half time and we've done nothing except that. We are absolutely murdering this match as far as quality goes. And that's okay. That's okay. Oh, okay. Would be the better team, he says. Channel points are in the mud here. What did you predict, Benjamin? Did you bet against me? You never bet against me. Although, actually, that's usually the safe bet these days. Goals. Ah, right, yes. Goals, not likely. Although, it's a difficult one. Because it's like, do we switch things up in... Oh, no. It's like, do we switch things up in the second half to try to grab an away goal? Or do we just try to stabilise and... Oh, hello. Yes, Mahon. Find the pass. Oh, go on, Jan. Can he take his man on? He's got a bit of space. He's never going to be able to shoot from that angle, is he? Pulls it back. Holton. Ah, it's too easy. Too easy. I like the breakaway, though. It was nice to see. Oh, are we not done yet? Okay. Maybe there's more. The fish. Holton. Round the side for Cavalcanti. No. Oh. Right, win it. Yes. Okay. Oh, that's poor. That's poor. Oh. We do look like we're threatening a little bit more in the second half, despite me making exactly 0 changes at half time. They just couldn't quite get their act together in the key moments there. I reckon we concede off this play now. Please not another pen. Oh. What a weird play that was. Okay. So I definitely saw something I liked there. I'm trying to figure out what we should maybe try in this game. Because passing into space, I don't think is really working for us so far because we're not getting bodies further enough up the pitch. So I do wonder if just turning that off and trying to keep a little bit more of the ball instead. Yeah, 0-0's fine, but the problem with the way 0-0's in the Champions League is that you then open yourself up to losing score draw ties. Here we go. Jan Cavalcanti. Oh, go on. Jan's ball through. Carsten Sepp's header over the crossbar. Oh. Right, okay, changes. Morales has been shocked. Well, he's not been shocking. He's just needing a rest. Jesper Holten's actually not been good either. Maybe Jonathan. Do you know what? Maybe Jonathan is the man. You know what? I'd be tempted to go Fernando through the middle. I don't want to go for it too much because 0-0 is still a good result. If we can nick something off a set piece with one of those delicious deliveries. Jonathan's ball in again. Cleared away. Sandberg gets it. Kochimano. Space to turn and shoot perhaps. Sort of. Sandberg. Sepp. Jonathan! Yes! Bayern 0. Tromso 1. And Jonathan off the bench to score. Within 3 minutes, he's scored the goal and gives us the lead against Mikel Arteta's good evening. I realise that's Unai Emery. I just don't even care. We've only gone and scored. Come on. Oh, Norway's Jonathan. Look at the ball through from Carsten Sepp. Jonathan with the outside of his right foot. And that is a massive goal. If we won away from home, like... We're obviously not going to change anything still because we're still on the defensive version of the tactic. So I want to make sure we stay on it. But even if we concede now, a 1-1 draw is way better than a 0-0 draw. Way better. As long as we're... Even a 2-1 defeat, I'd argue, is pretty good. But we've still got to make sure we stay strong. Don't foul him. Good block. Oh, it's come straight back to him. Good tackle. Enough bodies in the way. Surely... Oh, come on. Insta equalizer. Like, how many times do we need to make tackles? One tackle comes back to him. Second tackle comes back to him. And then we've just... Oh. That's so frustrating when you make the tackles and they just come straight back to him all the time. But that's fine. It's been a pretty even game. 1-1 is pretty fair in the end. As it goes, 1-1's a pretty fair result, I'd say. If we were to... Oh, come on. Or maybe he headed it. Oh, Lanoy. It's a good finish. Good finish. I'd say a 1-1 is pretty fair. We've maybe been slightly worse than them for the most part, but if we were to get a 1-1 draw away at Bayern, that's a good result. 1-1 is way better than 0-0. Way better. I think, you know, literally instantly, the moment we scored, they scored. Liverpool are basically going to the final. We've got a good chance in the second leg by winning, by doing this in the home game, in the away game. We sort of spoiled the pot a little bit just by, yeah. I think I'm really happy with that. And remember, that was without Renan Nelson as well. Oh. We often get PSG as well, mostly in the groups, to be fair. Alexander Isak, how's he doing for you? Oh. I think we must be getting close to it. Let's check. No, we're on 13.6 now with the point there. With the draw there, so to speak. That shouldn't have changed the FFP yet, should it? Oh, yeah. Why has that suddenly come down by... So random. Just randomly comes down by 11 million for seemingly no reason. I just don't want to get screwed by it. I think just by getting to this round, honestly, and having the coefficient money come through, that should be enough to make sure that we're fine. Right. Let's see if the player lookups are working. Right, okay, there we go. That's weird. Youssef Chermiti. I swear I remember you looking this up earlier and I didn't do it and I don't remember clearing it, so that's really weird. Yeah, it's so strange. Oh dear. Well, the board, I honestly don't know what the board can do, you know? Wow, he's bloody good. Holy shit. 1 Portugal cap for Chermiti. Look at him. How has he only got it? I don't think it does calculate monthly. We've looked on like a weekly basis and it just keeps changing. So I don't think it does. It's just complete anomaly. It's just such a weird setup to the point where... And it doesn't give you enough information, to be honest. You going for Tromso? Yeah, that's a good deal. Holy shit. Look at the finishing on him. Basically, we're not sure of Dylan. The FFP just says we're going to fail and we're trying to figure out why and how to stop it from failing. But it keeps changing even though we're not doing anything. So it's like hard to work... Wait, is he retired? Oh, Cherky, not Chekri. Right, yeah. So there he is, 32-year-old. 0 French caps. Surprising, actually. But 400 games. Well, not even 400 games. 400 league games for Leon. Well, we think it might do, but we just don't know. And, it's one of those things where you still have to take it seriously, because if it doesn't resolve itself, it's fucked. And it would literally be because we sold a load of players and then didn't spend the money immediately. But we'll figure it out. Valge Valgerson in real life got his first assist for HK. Nice. Favoured personnel. Probably, yeah. Let's see, actually. He's not even favoured personnel. Imagine that. Playing 500 odd league games for a club. And that's just league games. Oh, we can't see their best 11. Jesus Christ. And he's not even their favoured personnel. Sad. How many goals has Correa got this season now? 11 goals. Christ. Right. So obviously we rest the team against the Fishermen. And then come back for moments of truth. Oh, exciting times. When is the final? I'm curious. Of the Champions League. Should we reach it? Because obviously we wouldn't be able to play it today, because we want to do it full match, and obviously I've got to get off an hour early today. But, bloody hell, that makes Tuesday good. So when is the final? It's usually like late May, isn't it? Like really late May. Can we not see? Oh, here we go. No. Oh, is it on schedule, right? Yeah, final's the 31st of May. So that would be right the way down. So we'd have to reschedule this game. I knew there was a way to figure it out. It's usually like right at the very end. Sign on their best place at the next club. That's good. See where you're failing your FFP. How do you mean? What do you mean by see where you're failing it? Like, we can see this screen, but this number keeps constantly changing, and we're not sure why. The FFP thing's a bit of a minefield anyway. It's the first time I've really seen it go funny. And the simple reason is because, I think, it's because we sold a load of players for huge amounts of money, but didn't buy people with that money in the first season. We saved it for a year and then spent it wisely. But because that year of us getting that money has now been wiped off, it's only counting us spending the money. There was a tab called Competition Rules. On what? Competition Rules on what? For what? Look at all those title wins, man. For FFP, how do you mean? Oh, this. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think that's just because that. Yeah. The board are allowed to invest a maximum of £22 million. So they I don't know. Hopefully just us going far enough in the Champions League this year, plus the coefficient money, and maybe they'll, Oh, no, I think it is a 3-year rolling difference, but that's the problem, because it means that if you get a load of money one season and then don't spend it at the same season, then you're fucked, because you then can't spend it the following year, if that makes sense. Like, so we made £160 million, but then didn't spend it the same season. We then saved the money and spent it on players over the next couple of seasons, but because that money then goes away from the FFP calculations, you're then not allowed to spend it? That seems fucking stupid. But then, that's not saying that FFP isn't stupid, because it clearly fucking is. And it clearly seems like it's designed to prevent big clubs. We'll have to see. I want to see what it comes out like. Oh, yeah, but that is why it keeps changing. But that doesn't change the fact that it's so fucking stupid. Because it basically punishes you for not spending money straight away. It's like... no, it's nothing to do with the skin. It's just, I don't think the skin would affect that in any way. Right, okay. Pick youth prospectos. We want Steeny Weeny, Itsy Witsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Daniel Steeny Bikini in Holton. Actually, I'd rather play Jonathan here to start him off. Get him training up, you know? Same kind of lineup as last time, really. See no reason to change anything. Want to make sure we're fresh and ready to go. Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, it's kind of have to be, isn't it? Wait, surely Castro wouldn't start over these two. I'll rest the fish. Yeah, that'll probably do. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I still understand that, but that doesn't change the fact that it could literally screw you because you don't spend money when you get it. That just seems like an utterly ridiculous system where you're forced to spend enormous transfer fees the moment you receive them. Oh, plan B. Oh, shit, yeah, you're right. The one that's why it went weird. Right. Let me just reset all this. Oh, no. Let me just reset this with that so it picks it slightly better. That's more like it. Now I can bring in Jonathan out wide like that. And then bring in Castro for... Yeah, that's more like it. That's fine. We drew 1-1. Okay. So I'm trying to make sure that we've got everybody that I need rested. I think we do. Yes, so it was separate seasons we made the sales in, and then it was separate seasons beyond that we then made the buys in. So it was 80 million, then 111 million, or rather vice versa, in terms of sales. And then, like, a season later, we started spending it. We didn't spend it on, like, any massive signings. It was just a combination of different signings, essentially. Just slowly building it through. And obviously, we still kept £80 million surplus in the bank as well. Yeah, this is not about domestic FFP. To structure outgoing transfers with monthly incentives. Well, yeah, but, like, it's a question of you don't always get the option to do that. Like, if a club puts a non-negotiable offer for £80 million in and you need to sell them, then you're not going to be able to restructure it because you might lose the deal, quite simply. And that's what's happened with the troops. We don't try to sell any players really ever. It's just that those two sales had to be made in the way that they were because we would have lost them for free otherwise, essentially. So it was either take £80 million or take no pounds and then lose them for free in a season. Clubs seem to know that, and they do seem to structure their bids somewhat based on that. Yeah, so that's for the Premier League. There isn't an FFP requirement for the Eliteserien. There's only a UCL one, so that's why we don't seem to get anything. But that's the thing as well. So 40 million of that is the board buying a new stadium, which we didn't need. So most of our FFP deficit is because the board decided to build a new stadium that we didn't need. Did I back Leeds? I didn't back anybody today, actually. I forgot to put an ACCA on. What's the scoreline again? Leeds-Burnley, by the way. I have to check my FPL because I've got, I think, at least one Leeds player in there. Morales. Oh, what an effort. What an effort from Richard Morales. 1-0. Oh, fair one. Was it Click that scored? Who got the assist? Hey, Dan. How's it going, man? We're good. We're in a Champions League semi and 1-1 away from home from the first leg against Bayern. So we're 90 minutes away, potentially, from a Champions League final for the first time in the save. Bearing in mind how much we got battered the last time we were in the semi by Liverpool. Like, we very much were outclassed. Rafinha. Damn it, I nearly brought Rafinha in. It's easy to say that, though, isn't it? 20 seconds into the game as well. Christ. Prepare yourselves for another one of those games, I suspect. Shame that Ovalar's not on the pitch, but I feel like it would be a bit cheesy if Ovalar completed his 500th goal in a second-round cup tie against a bunch of amateur players. I'd much rather him get them legitimately in the league or the Champions League, potentially, because he will be playing that second leg at home to Bayern, where we will play our normal system because we're at home. And there's no point. We don't want to sit back too much in the home game, just in case. Plus, I actually suspect that we might be able to find some joy in the home tie with that new shape. Oh, go on. Oh, good save again. Yeah, I've got Dallas, I think. No, I've definitely got Dallas. I used to have Bamford, but then because of the way the game's kind of gone recently, it's a bit of a weird week for football because obviously I think I actually only have 10 players in this week because I just couldn't. I still had to take a -4 hit just to get 10. That was the situation because I had so many players last time. As Morales scores again. 2 goals for Richard Morales. He is really adapting to that role brilliantly, which is nice. I think long term, he's definitely a very good attacking Mez because he just seems to get into positions and scores goals and assists them too. Could easily see him grabbing a hat-trick or something today. Heck, at this rate, I'll grab it in the first 10 minutes with those late runs he's making. I'm still pretty good on the HJK bet. Yes, I'm like 43rd at the moment, I think. So as long as I can keep... I've got like a 70-point cushion. I think Daniel Steen... Oh, wow. The disrespect shown by Daniel Steen there is absolutely astounding. The semi-final game is after this match. So, yeah. This is the match in between, basically. So we've got Bayern Munich after this. Good lord. He doesn't even, like, take it past the goalkeeper, like, with any kind of actual move. He just runs right past him. Oh, he could have done a back heel over the line. Not currently, Sopamar, no. Just staying at Tromsø. Honestly, still the just staying at Tromsø. He could have earned us £9 million by leaving, and he chose to screw us. Honestly, if that £9 million costs us FFP and European football, I will never, ever let him anywhere near our team again. I don't think it will. I think hopefully our progression in Europe this season is going to be enough to prevent that being an issue. Henrique, wow. I think that might be his first ever goal for us, potentially. Is it? Yep. Mateus Henrique, the guy that we signed on a free transfer from Bodo when he was going to leave. Oh, yeah, Euro NASCAR Whelan. They did some tests for ice racing. They obviously saw what NASCAR did on the dirt and was just like, ha, hold my icicle. That'd be so cool to see NASCAR on ice. Well, ice/snow. Still pretty cool, though. 4-0 up after 9 minutes. This one actually could be worse than the last one. Morales, I think, has assisted the other goal as well. There'd be no point, Joey, because the FFP window, I'm fairly certain, shuts before that. So even if we did sell someone, it wouldn't be taken into account. We were actually looking to try and sell. We did sell someone in January. We sold our backup right back for 30 million to Sevilla as a way to try and eke some money back. That's going to be offside, or is it an own goal? Oh dear. Akhenaten Empa makes it 5-0. The time to sell players was January, and we did try, but it just didn't come off for us, basically. And then I had a couple of deals fall through for sales too. We had a few players that refused to basically go to the clubs that we were trying to sell them to. That was the issue. How is that an own goal? I looked like it was well on target, but sure. We'll take it, I guess. Don't know what the XG graph's playing at here. I think something feels a bit sus. F1 on snow. Yeah, this feels a lot like the last game. Attempt to dance on ice. That'd be great. I'd love to watch Kyle Busch do the tango. Daniel Steen, why are you shooting there? If anything, this actually might be worse than the last game, although we have scored less goals from it. Remember, we were 11-0 up at half-time against that other team. The performance-wise so far has been very similar, but we've just not scored the goals so far. Oh, imagine if we actually reached the Champions League final. That'd be such a good moment for us. I don't know how much we'd actually be able to get in terms of coefficient-wise from this point. Jonathan, actually, does anyone know? So say we win against Bayern at home and then win the Champions League final. How many coefficient points would those two events gain us? Because I still don't think we'd actually end up being on for a season that's more than about 15 still, which will still be good, don't get me wrong. But I don't know how good of a season it's actually going to get us, even with a good result in there. On away goals, and I was playing defensive because I thought I had the advantage. Yeah, it can happen. It's always a risk, but at the end of the day, I wouldn't let it get you down. Sometimes it can just happen like that. You have to make a decision either way. It's one of those things where you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. You know, because if you'd left it on attacking and then conceded, you'd have been like, shit, I should have gone defensive. It's just, it is what it is. That's the attitude I took in the Bayern Munich game. It's the case of like, you know, we needed to try to stick with what we were doing, and we eventually got the goal that we needed. How many teams do we have in Europe? We have 6, yes. Obviously, we're the only one left, but we did have 6, so yes. That's where it'd be. And we've got 13.6 something, 6-7 points at the moment overall. So how many points would we be able to gain? Oh, but surely you get a bonus for winning the final, right? So we get 6 points. And then divided by 6. So we'd only gain 1 point if we go and win the final. So we'd only get to 14.5. How would that work? I swear we've had seasons where we've not done that and gained more. Steen just got absolutely ripped over in the penalty area there, hilariously. Not as far as I know, Morgan. I used it a couple of days ago. We're up to 6th. We've been 5th, but we're currently 6th. But we've had a couple of slightly worse seasons. But this year, things have improved slightly as Daniel Steen goes through again and scores to make it 7. Okay. Empa's not having the best day, is he? No. Or award an extra point for each round. Okay. Okay. And is there no, like, surely there's some kind of bonus for winning it, right? You'd think. I honestly don't know. We've never won it before. I don't know, Johan. Depends who you want to manage, really. What sort of save you're interested in. All sorts of factors, you know? It's such a vague question that doesn't really have a direct answer. It depends on... I don't know what type of saves you want to do. I don't know what type of teams you're interested in, etc., etc., you know? If you can be more specific, then maybe we can help you. Huh, that's so weird. It's weird that you don't get any kind of bonus for winning the Champions League. It feels like that's something that should be rewarded, you know, with, like, coefficient and stuff, but sure. Daniel Steen is a Norwegian. 2 for winning the semi, 1 for making the final, 2 for winning the final. Okay, cool. So 5 points, which, wow, that's really nothing, is it? It's crazy that we'd gained so little for actually... Reporting from the pub! Let me know! What did you get? Regale us. Pictures even better. Cash money, true. a decent lunch. All right, fair enough. Sensible decision. It's getting quite late. What did you get? No worries, cool and job. It is a bit, but like, yeah, no, he came through at Mulder, if I recall correctly. We've actually had a better first half in this game than we did in the other one, and yet we've managed to score 3 less goals. Yeah, it's a shame. I feel like it's weird, though, because we gained a lot of points in the season that Mulder won it. Won the Europa Conference League, and you feel like... And I don't remember us doing that well that season. So it's strange that we would have a worse season this year, despite potentially making a Champions League final. Oh, well, weird. Regardless, we're having a good year overall, and that's what matters the most. Yeah, just the 34 shots in the first half. We are embarrassing some of these teams in these cup competitions, aren't we? Oh, Jonathan. Oh, okay. They've just let him score. Wins in the group stage does make a huge difference, it feels like. And to be fair, we have been very good in the group stages. Even while we've been shit in the knockouts, we've still been good in the group stages. I think I'm fairly certain. Yeah, he is Norwegian, definitely. What is the goalkeeper doing there? Now, we don't want to give. I don't want to give Ovalar time in this game purely because I'd rather, if he's going to score his 500th goal, I don't really want it to be in a match against random fishermen like this. Now that we've got the chance for it to be very soon, I want him to get it legit. You know, Mario, Mateus Enrique. Oh my god, Sten. All right, fair enough. True. That's a good point. Oh my god, it's a penalty. Because reasons. I'm fairly... Wait, what? Did I not click him? I could have sworn I just clicked on my goalkeeper and told him to take the penalty. Weird. Okay, well, that's harsh. I thought he was going to take that, then I must have not clicked confirm. Oh, I clicked cancel. Shit. Oh, well. I thought we'd just rub salt in the wound against this lot. Because it does appear that our second half performance has not been anywhere near as bad as it was in that previous one. Roman Bueno. Go on, Steen. On your bike, son. Oh, no. Maybe Bueno? Oh, good save, keeper. Well played, lad. That's better. I imagine the predictions paid out. Yeah. You were pretty much safe on a bet for 4.5. Did anyone even win any money? I'm not sure how you could bet against us scoring 4.5 or more in this game, really. Daniel Steen again. Oh, what a finish. It's incredible that he's got 8 goals this season, considering how rarely he actually plays for us and only plays during a rotation moments for the Champions League. Oh, God. I think it's unlikely that Ovalar's going to get his 500th goal in the next game against Bayern or anything. Imagine if he scored a hat-trick against Bayern and that was it. Favorite wonder kid you've ever found? Do you mean like regen or like real life? Because if you mean real life, then it has to be Fernando Ovalar. If you mean regens, probably still Norman Millington. Regen. Norman Millington's up there for me. Yeah, it do be a bit like that, Black Area. So Norman Millington on my Portsmouth saves, probably still one of my favourites. There's so many of them because I prioritise regen so much on my saves. Bruno Bridges, maybe. Actually, Bruno Bridges is a good shout too. How old is Ovalar? I think he's 32 now. Bueno. We've got more in this match. I don't think we've sat off in the same way we have in previous games. Elton John. Go on, Elton. Oh, what a finish. Elton John goes off. I didn't Bagpuss. I've been streaming. Have you missed the first leg? Yes, it was 1-1. We scored in the 73rd minute with Jonathan, but then annoyingly Bayern got one back straight away, like instantly essentially, where they got in our box and we had 2 or 3 different tackles, and every time the ball just went straight back to the Bayern player. I hate it when that happens, but you just have to accept it. Great Rocket Man shot there from Elton. Good stuff. Who got the away goal? That was Jonathan that got the away goal. Came off the bench. He's been doing a lovely job playing sort of in completely the wrong position, but he's doing a good job there. Ball in. Oh, nearly. Good header again. Good shit. What a hit from Jonathan. 13-0. Jonathan scores again. The man is possessed in this team. I'm glad we chose to retrain him on that left-hand side, because it does feel like he could be genuinely, like, effective there. Cutting in there with that dribbling, getting into these positions. It's a great long shot from him, though. Bottom corner. Otterstad can do nothing about that, and it's 13. Lots of 10s going around this team, would you believe? Sepp, good tackle. They're surely going to do it, yeah. Imagine if they actually bottled it from here, though. A team that's barely conceded a goal. Well, here comes Jonathan again. He's going all the way. Can he cut back inside? Goes for goal. Oh, nearly. Keeper's trying his best, yeah. To be fair, we have had 38 shots on target. So, to give the keeper his credit, he has made 25 saves. This is a cup game, yes. Like, the keeper's made 25 saves, so we've got to give him a bit of a credit. God, this has actually been a better performance than the last one. GG their goalkeeper. To make 26 saves in a match and still concede 13 goals is... Player we got from Mulder. That's Daniel Steen, the striker at the moment, through the middle, who's got a hat-trick today, I think. Jonathan cutting his on his right foot again. Oh, off the crossbar. Yeah, this could be a bit of a cricket score. Look at this. It's just, wow. 8 XG. I think it's their keeper's fault. Silly bastard. If he only had made 13 more saves. Who actually got the best overall contribution in this game? So Daniel Steen got 4 goals and 2 assists. Morales got 3 goals and 3 assists in that game. What a god. Not a bad one. Not a bad one. Right, let's go. Okay, let's do it. So we're looking at cup goal. Hang on. What was it? Team goals scored in a cup. Hang on. Not really sure what I'm looking up there. Whose team? Our team or their team? Or is there even a stat we can see for that? Hang on. Wait, if we go to here, do you mean like this? I don't know what else I can show you. I mean, this is... Well, Mulder have scored 16 times as well this season. Christ. Check goalkeeper from the match. How do you mean? 13... We're averaging 13 a game, which is pretty solid. The record screen. Oh, I don't know if you can see... Oh, most... Highest scoring match... Wow. Oh, that's 55. Most team goals ever was that. But, yeah. Most team goals conceded. How the hell did we have most team goals conceded? That's about as much as I can show you, I think. I don't think there's anything else we can really look at. But we still don't have the biggest win. But we do have the most goals in a single season in the Cup, which is 48. However, given that we've only played 2 games so far this season and have already hit 26 goals, it suggests to me that there might be a chance... Oh, yeah, no, sorry, I understood what you were saying, but it's not a player lookup, so I'm not just going to look up random players without, obviously, being player lookups, just so that we can keep things moving. That's all it was. Oh, how did he get a... That's quite impressive that he got a goal and an assist and got a 10. Fair one, Jose. Oh, match is rearranged. Who are we playing in the next round? Go on, tell me it's another bunch of farmers. Oh, I mean... Yeah, it basically is. I'm fairly certain we've played these guys in friendlies before, right? I recognise them. And no, we've never played them before. I have no idea. Goalkeeper. Okay, so let's see. I love it when there's just like dots. Let's see. Their goalkeeper. Love it. Look at that, Mr. Otterstad. There he is. 33-year-old Marcus Johan Otterstad. 5. 5. Only the first leg jump, man. We drew 1-1. Let's get a Tromso mode in there too. No, I think that actually is the most conceded. Because think about it like this. If you concede like 8 goals, if you concede a few goals, the chances are you're going to go out. So, because we went to the final, we conceded a lot of goals along the way as well, I think. So that actually is legit. Yeah, the 17 key passes certainly helps. So Marcus Johan Otterstad was the goalkeeper in that game. Fair play to him, bless him. He's been there his entire career. Came through... Wow, he's nearly been at the club 20 years. I've seen a 3 before. I've never seen a 5. I've never seen a 1, I don't think. But it's pretty low in the same time. So, Ngonto. I'm assuming it's Wilfred Ngonto. Wow, he's been around a bit. So he was at Inter at the start. Then went to... Wow, okay. He's almost had a bit of a backwards career in a way. Just has to go out on top. Imagine that. So he Yeah, went to Zurich for free. Then look at his record there. Hang on, did they get relegated? Jesus Christ. How are they getting relegated with him playing like that? And then 6 million quid to Fiorentina as a result of that. Then 3 million to Atalanta, and he's just never quite been able to find his quality, sadly, at that point. But still, fair one. And that is all done. Right, okay. Oh, you know what time it is, chat? It's Bayern time. Oh, thank God for that. I thought that was the Champions League for a second. Is it during... Oh, I can never remember which... It's always confusing with the dates sometimes. Everybody steals from Inter. It's a rite of passage on these streams to steal players from Inter. You have to accept that. -1. Could that mean? Could that be? Could that be snowy bars? Getting a selfie with the new haircut. You'll get a... Maybe. I'm not really a selfie kind of boy. You know me. The last thing I posted anything of myself on Instagram was my legs after they'd been waxed. Maybe. If you're nice to me, I'll drop a selfie on Insta. Which you can follow on Instagram. I don't know what am I talking about. Dutch, thank you for the follow, man. Oh. I'm not very good at this whole influencer shit. Although, I am potentially... We might well have a sponsor in the works for the YouTubes. So that's pretty cool. Not immediately, but fairly soon, potentially, if all things go to plan. We might actually finally have our first sponsor on the channel. Hang on. Nucleus Games and Cas22 and Kieran Lee Fu. Great name. Thank you for the follows, guys. Who wants a selfie? We all do. Is it Christos Crisps? It could be. Ticker! With the pitch invasion as well. It's all gone off at once here, friends. You've come on at a very good time, my friends. Firstly, because one of the mods, shout out Ticker. If you haven't already checked out Ticker's content, we haven't been able to raid Ticker in ages because streams haven't overlapped in the same way. Then you should, really. Check his content out. It's a great dude. How was your stream, man? Naked pitch invasion. It's the very best. Is it, Little Chef? If only. No, sadly, it's not. But I obviously can't say anything. You'll see if it comes off, basically. It'll be on the YouTubes, hopefully. So that's kind of cool. I've never been opposed to sponsors. I always want to have things like sponsors on the channel. I just don't want to have sponsors that I don't think are suitable for the content. Stuff like, I would never do a Rage sponsor, for example, just because I don't like the product, and therefore I feel like I wouldn't want to promote it to you for that reason, exactly. So, whereas this sponsor, if it comes off, I'm more than happy to, believe me, because I use the product already, so that's good. Sponsored by the NHS. Do a big clap. Foxy or Tomhead? I don't know. And some, oh, I'd love an And Summer sponsor. Can you imagine that? Just coming in, I'm like, all right, lads, all right, how's it going? Ed Sheeran. He's gone from Ipswich to me. Dutch Second League. Ooh, nice. I've always found that the Dutch Second League a bit of a strange one too, actually, because isn't there a lot of like second teams in there sponsored by haircuts? We'll have to wait and see. Right, you've got a good time. We're about to play our second leg against Bayern Munich in the Champions League for a place in the final for the very first time. So, players I want in. Yes, that is correct. That's yeah, that might have to be it. Wait, Sandberg on the bench? I think not. I think the fuck not. That's definitely not happening. Sandy has to be in, right? Oh. Periods of 9 games. Oh, wow. What do you mean? That's really weird. Sponsored by Asahi. Now, that'd be good. Okay. Benchy. Molina, no. Oh, wait. No, I do want Molina just in case we have to make that tactical switch. And I'll go with him instead of Jose Mario because Jonathan can come on either side if we need him to. So that's fine. We are going to go with the... I just want to see what this other style of play... I think that we could find some joy with this shape because with a DM... We've actually got no one for him to sit on when he's like this. But with an attacking midfielder, he'll be able to sit in this pocket here, potentially, in front of their back three. And I suspect that Ovalar might actually find some joy today. But I just didn't want to risk it in the last game for obvious reasons. Because we were doing okay without it. So, we'll have to see. It's worked for us so far. So, what I would say, though, is because I suspect that some of these tactics could be the sort of stuff that I could potentially use at some point on a future showdown if I'm on another one. But I'd want to make some changes to it to maybe have a ball-winning midfielder in the original version with the attacking mid, so it's sort of a bit more balanced. It works quite nicely in games you expect to win, Dylan. I think that it does leave gaps for obvious reasons, but I think if you've got to go out there and win, it does seem to work quite nicely. Or it has for us, anyway. Oh, shit! Oh. Well, Facundo, love that. Oh! Oh, this is good. I do, yes, cool and job, yeah. Oh, imagine if Ovalar could score. I think they both could work, provided we did some testing. Like, if, for example, if I was in another showdown, I think I would actually do some proper testing against other people. So, should that happen at some point, I might need some people, potentially, if they wanted to help me out with the testing. Mr. Wipeout, thank you for the follow, sir. You're a streamer, aren't you? I recognize that name. How's it going, bud? Right, here we go. Tromso versus Bayern Munich for a place in the Champions League final. For the first time in this save, after 17 years, we could finally make it to a European, well, a different European final. UK Maestro as well. Thank you for the follow. Let's get some Tromso badges in the chat. Let's do it. Up the Tromsos. Oh. Right. Instant. Give them the praise. Let's do it. I want to see how we pan out early days in this game. Obviously, if it starts to look a bit shaky, then we can switch to the other tactic. But remember, we don't need to win. A 0-0 draw is a win. If we end up ballsing it up and getting a 0-0 here, then it's fine. We're allowed to do that. Oh, come on. Afkir through the middle. Oh, a bit of a space here for Yakshi. Oh, come on. Please not inside a minute. Good save, Cabanillas. Okay. Oh, yeah, I keep thinking we're in black as well because we played in black in the first game and they were in red. So it's literally a complete role reversal kit-wise. We've got away with an early one there potentially, but here's a breakaway. How did we have 3 players there and not one of them decided to try and challenge for that ball? Because we'd have had a 3-on-2 breakaway if they actually win that. Oh, yeah, this is full-on Arteta ball they're playing here. So a relatively strong start for Bayern, but no need for concern just yet. No need to panic. It's early days. It's hard to get a real good idea of what a game's going to look like at such an early stage. Jan! Oh, go on. What a touch from the Jan Cavalcanti. One more touch to himself. That could have been it. That could have been the moment. Nido, thank you for the follow, man. Oh, great stop, to be fair. But Cavalcanti has to score there. Carsten Sepp now with the header over the bar. Better. This is more like it. Yeah, Chelsea winning 1-0, but remember, they are 5-1 down, if I recall, from the first leg. Who just got an injury? Was that Cochimano? We'll have to keep an eye on that. Hopefully, it's one of those ones you can kind of play through. We'll see at half-time. Was it 3-1? Oh, yeah, it was 5-1 in the last game, wasn't it? You're right, Em. Remember, birthday.
Yeah, I know what we do.
It's today.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I spoke to Jodie.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, your mum.
Oh, okay, fine. That's fair enough. Yeah, forward. Right, here we go. Morales. Looks up. Cavalcanti's dropping deeper. We've got bodies forward. Oh, what on earth. Lads, there's 3 of you. You don't need 3 in one position here. Cavalcanti. Is there an overlap, maybe? Come on. Cochimano's into the box.
You winning?
We've got, technically, yes, but not on the night. Oh, it's not my birthday. Just as... It's my sister's birthday. Oh, wow. We've been okay so far. I think we've been the better side on the night. After that early... Oh, shit. After the early scare, we've actually been pretty good. Right, please challenge for it this time. There we go. Jan's got it. Can he spin away? He can. I've arranged our players from defensive corner slightly differently for today's stream, and I think it's good. It's something I've been using with OTI. That is not a foul. Nope, that's not a foul. Watch the video. Wait, are they saying it's in the box? And it's just checking. I think it's surely outside the box, right? Watch this be the one time it actually is. Imagine if it was actually given. HP Master, thank you for the follow. No penalty. Outside the box. Yeah, it's always outside the box. But no, seriously, thank you for the follow, man. Yeah, they're never inside the box, are they? Ever. Oh, imagine if it was the one time it actually was. Okay, half-time, fairly happy with that. We've been comfortably the better side on the night, looking pretty good. We can't really do anything more, can we? Other than score. That'd be nice. And as it stands, we score. We go... we win. Sorry. As things stand, we're going through. So... we don't have to worry too much. Well, we do have to worry, but like... And the other problem is, basically, us scoring doesn't actually matter. Because even if we score, Bayern still just need the 1 goal. So we'll see. I don't think there's any point in changing things up just yet. Oh, I should have checked on Cochimano, but he does seem to be okay. Let me just have a look, actually, see if he is hampered by it. But he's actually playing well, and I don't want to drop him just yet. Not if he's actually playing well, because Jonathan would have to come in there, and that would limit us on what we can do on the other side, potentially. Because a goal for us doesn't really change a lot, because we'd still be going through. And then they'd still just need a goal. Jean Valjean? Oh, what a goal! Jean Valjean, Tromso 1, Bayern Munich 0. We are very close now, my friends. Of all the people to score a goal in this game, it's Jean Valjean. Oh, lovely stuff. Bayern are Les Miserables right now. What a ball through from Richard Morales. What a finish from Jean Valjean. And we are this close now. Let's do Tromso mode. Okay, good stuff, guys. Oh, insta highlight though. Oh no, not again. I swear to God, if it happens again. If it happens 2 games in a row against them, that would be sucky. If we conceded instantly off the kickoff after in both matches, right? Oh, unless this is a highlight for us, maybe? Jan Cavalcanti, a second goal for us really does change things because then they need 2. Sandberg, Cochimano is offside. He's offside. Lovely bit of vision though. Lovely bit of vision. At least now though, we've got to the situation where Bayern Munich have to score. It's clearly offside. Great ball though. Lovely pick out, but I think he was miles offside. Nice bit of play though. See how close it actually was. I think it looked miles off. Yeah, he's comfortably offside there. Good finish though. Good ball, good finish. Happy with that. 1-1 in the other game. Baldo, lol. Right. Coming up to wanting to change things a little bit now. Morales is knackered, to be fair, and I think maybe Carlos Eduardo might have to come in. Carlos Eduardo or Roman Bueno. Let's see. What's his tackling like? 13, actually. He's got a bit of a good tackle. What about Bueno? 10. I think I'd rather have Eduardo, just as he's got a better tackle. No, the final wouldn't be today for 2 reasons. 1, because we want to do full match, and 2, because I have to end stream at 2 today to go get my haircut. So, if we can get through, which, let's face it, isn't confirmed yet at all, then it'll be a full match final on Tuesday. Oh, right. What other change do I want to make here? But I have to pull a sickie. Imagine that. Yeah, of course it'll be a Premier League side. But hey, just getting there is the challenge for us lately. Maybe Jonathan on for Jesper Holten? Because Cochimano is actually still playing well. Imagine if he did. Well, I'd sort it in a way that he doesn't, so I just wouldn't play him. That way, he wouldn't get it. I'm going to bring Jonathan on for Jesper Holten on the left. Because I think him running at the Bayern defenders could actually give us... Kochi can get injured. Well, he can get injured. Anyone can get injured. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh. And we still have the 3rd sub. And I can shuffle stuff around if I need to again. But, go on, win it. There we go. Well done, Radebe. That was a good opportunity for us there, potentially. There we go. Cochimano again. Oh, lovely first touch from Cochimano. He's all the way in. Oh. Wow. I think he's only on a yellow injury. So, bear in mind, the final is like a full month away. Oh, what a terrible effort that was. Like, he's the sort of player that I could potentially... Now that he's started to actually, like, look bad in terms of his fitness levels, now I'd be potentially tempted to get him off and maybe move Cavalcanti out wide and then bring on Zanelli through the middle. So Cav can sit in there instead and come from a bit deeper. Right, there should be keepers. Should be keepers! What are you doing? Oh my God, just pick the ball up, you mug. That wasn't a back pass, was it? Or maybe it was a back pass. I can't remember, actually. Jonathan loves it out on that side. Jonathan coming across from the other... Oh, and Eric Sandberg. Eric Sandberg! Blocked by the defender. Oh. Good work, though. Jonathan coming so far across to run with the ball is actually dragging Bayern defenders all over the damn place. We've been so good in this game. Hey, Yvonne! We are 10 minutes away from a Champions League final. 10 minutes away. 4 minutes away. 2 minutes away. Yes! Tromso 1, Bayern Munich 0. We are going to the final, boys. We've done it. We are in a Champions League final for the first time in this save. We've been doing this save for 6 months. We started this save in November last year, and we've done it. We are in the final. Jean Valjean's goal was the difference. Oh, albeit technically it wasn't, because we would have won. We'd have gone through anyway. Oh, come on. I'm ecstatic with that, my friends. We bloody done it. We've actually fucking done it. We've got to the final. That's so cathartic after having so many poor seasons in the Champions League lately. And we sat back, we made some tactical switches and looked at the squad a bit more. And we finally achieved our dreams. Mr. Progger with the 5 gifted subs. You love to see it. To Lewis, Retro Game Exchange, Jamie, Hanging, and On the Counter FM. Thank you very much, bud. I'll do another Tromso mode as well. We'll get some... Oh, how about this? Tromso mode / presents.
Cooper,
Let's go it.
do not hate
Scotty
me.
Plays
I am
FM.
familiar
Thank you for the
with
follow,
over
man.
600 dance moves and I am programmed to get freaky.
Oh, no, don't worry, Paul. I am not doing what we did last time. I'm not going to listen to chat when it comes to tactical instructions. That absolutely fucked us last time because...
Let's go win the final on Tuesday.
Tromso. So yeah, what happened? Ingrid, stop interrupting me. There's quite a few games. Like 3 or 4, I think. Extra coefficient points too, very important. Yeah, last time, unfortunately what happened was, because it was the final, there was a lot more interest, and I had a lot of people that weren't normally in the chat come in and start shouting about tactical instructions and stuff, and it got quite overwhelming. It was very annoying, and it meant that we ended up making bad decisions, basically. So next time, I'm just not going to listen. Club World Cup! Awesome! I've always wanted to do this. I've never had the opportunity to do this in one of these saves. Shit, yes. Oh, that's going to be amazing. 11 million quid. Once Ingrid's off, she can't be stopped. Thank you for the 90 bits, Bearded Child Man. Bearded Child Man. That sounded strange. It's only a pullback muscle. He'll be fine. Good shit, boys. Play Liverpool in the final. Liverpool, who knocked us out in the semis last time. I still don't know if we're going to be good enough to win, but just getting there is the real deal. Club World Cup sucks. How so? We've never played in it before. Seems like a bit of fun. No, Club World Cup you don't get coefficient points for. I don't think you do. That'd be a bit weird if you did, wouldn't it? World Domination. Let's see. National club coefficients 14.164. So still, actually, to be fair, we're actually going to barely lose any ground because that's the year we got to the semis. London Stadium. Isn't that the West Ham? Surely. Yeah, but it'd be a bit fun to play in more than anything else. It'll be fun though. Like, it's different, you know. That's more what I mean. Like, it's just something cool, something different to play in. So we've done much better than Germany this year. And the cool thing is, this is the key. Very key. Next year, Germany lose a 13-point season. Italy lose a 17-point year. 17 points they're losing. And we are only losing a 7-point year. We're going to gain 10 points on Italy next year just by existing. And 6 on Germany. A load on France as well. I think there's a chance for next year. Yeah, still lower than Portugal somehow. Next year, I reckon there's a chance we could get to 4th. And that would be the big, big, big move. Like, I know the Club World Cup's a bit shit, but like, I still think it would be fun to play, and it's something new that we've never done before, you know? So, Portugal had some terrible results at one point. So when is the final, comparatively speaking? So the Champions League final, yeah, so it's Liverpool. So we've still got a load of games in between with Rosenborg, and we're probably going to be able to do the Rosenborg game before I finish stream today, because obviously leaving at 2 today because I have a haircut. Yes. And I'll even be freshly haired, ready for stream on Tuesday for the final. Oh my god. Well, that's another thing. Remember, our season is different. So we don't have any games where the World Club Cup would be. And if anything, it might actually allow us to keep match fitness levels up a bit more. Yeah. Oh, of course I'll suit up for the final. Make no mistake about it. I'll be suiting up for the final. You can bet your ass. Oh, it's going to be good. I'm just so happy to finally get there. Club World Cup. Okay. So I want to make sure that I leave at 2 today, because I have to be gone. So, oh, I wish it would show you the final. So, Liverpool beat United. United beat Real Madrid. Real Madrid beat Liverpool. United beat Juventus. River Plate beat Bayern Munich. Fuck yeah. 2 on the back and sides. Might be lower. I honestly don't know. We'll figure it out. I was going to say, that amount of raw sex appeal is going to be quite dangerous. I might have to get my hot tub out as well. Yeah, it's not for a while yet. Oh, it was destined. It was perfect. Oh, you lovely man clip. Oh, you're too kind. Oh. Both of those, Gucci. Hey, I just have a good time having some fun with you lot and playing some Football Manager, and I've enjoyed that tremendously over the past year and a bit, to be honest. Like, it's been good fun.
On getting to the final. Will you travel to it on your reversing dump truck?
Reversing dump
I will
truck.
bring the CC's av sagerollen I meg make av cake, og should I say bake av cake?
You bark at a cake, mate. Come on, Ingrid. Chop, chop. Hi, Ingrid. Has Ingrid got narcolepsy? She just didn't bother finishing that one. She's just like, nah, I've had enough. Cheers, Ingrid. Yeah. Ingrid's like She's very stubborn these days. She just, at random, will just not read out half the message for seemingly no reason. Oh, see you later, Rob. Wow. So yeah, we'll get through one more game because it's a chance for Ovalar. Imagine if we finished off this stream with Fernando scoring his 500th goal, which means he will be starting through the middle. Because, obviously. She fell asleep. Cheeky bloody Ingrid. I'm glad we've got her, though. She's a nice addition to the stream. I like now that when people come into the stream, before it was like Matt M Chat or Matto Mo Chatto, and now they say hi to Ingrid too. You can't go wrong. I think you should also be saying hi to Yuri Krot at the same time. Like, this man has done a lot for the channel. He doesn't know it, but he has. Oh, he smells a bit funny, though. Oh, there we go. It's this new mouse mat syndrome. Let's go. Oh. All hail Crotto, indeed. Don't forget Amanda. You can never forget Amanda. Oh. Up the mouse mat. Or Helen, true. You can never forget your Helens. Matto, Emo, Chatto, Ingrido, and Crotto. And Heleno. Heleno. Let's do it. Rosenborg. Hat-trick for Ovalar? What we saying? I reckon. Imagine if he actually did score a hat-trick in this game and it was his 500th goal and we could finish off with him scoring his 500th goal of the game. Of the game? It's getting fisherman flashbacks there. Oh, here we go. Long face's free kick. Oh, he's gone for goal. Okay. This is his dad on your mouse pad. Well, thankfully the mouse pad is hidden, I suppose. So it's very rare. Like, you didn't see my other mouse pad until literally last Tuesday's stream when we had the horrible incident with the water. So it's not really a thing you'd often see unless you, like, I could do like what pro gamers do in like FPS games where they have like a mouse cam. So it's just, it doesn't show anything useful. It just shows me moving around on Crot's face, you know, just grinding fully into that big boy's Belarusian nose, you know. Oh, hello. Ovalar's through. One. 2 more for Fernando, and he will have 500 goals for Tromsø. And he's got a full... Oh. We are in, Tobes. We are in. We beat Bayern Munich 2-1 on aggregate, and we're into the final. Finally. After 17 years, we're in the final. And Ovalar's now 2 goals away from 500. I reckon he might get it today. He just needs to keep getting in the right positions. The chances will come. Imagine if we finish stream and he's on 499 or something. The absolute blue balls. I would not play him again until the final to make sure that he doesn't score while it's off stream. Oh, Radaby. Holton with the goal. 2-0. He should have left that. Ovi was right there, Jesper. You selfish bastard. Oh, today's been a good day, friendos. Champions League final. Soon. Haircut. Pizza later. Em and I have been on a bit of a... We've been watching disaster movies while we eat lately, so that's good. We've already done Day After Tomorrow. We did Armageddon last week, which is a bop. We're thinking tonight maybe 2012, Deep Impact, Greenland maybe. Something along those lines. Willow, thank you for the follow, man. Hope you're well. Go on, Sandy. Pop one in. Eric Sandberg's goal scoring record has really improved as he's got older. Even though he's been playing deeper lately. You've seen the best two already then. Hey, Deep Impact is a quality film. I won't have any words said about it. Watching Cats. We'll save that one for when we're really depressed. How about that? Although that has been me the last few weeks. Oh, dear. Disaster movies. Lion King? Presumably you mean the live action one. Well, not the live action one. Was it kind of live action, I suppose? Live action in the sense that it's all CGI instead of animated. Oh. What's your favourite disaster movie, chat? Let's go. Semi-live action. Yeah, I suppose so. Zombified. And Mulder are still winning. Dante's Peak. Ooh, okay. Armageddon is a cracking film. Such a... Sunderland till I die. Avalanche Sharks. That sounds like a hockey match between San Jose and Colorado. Fox and Hound. Zombieland. Actually, yeah, Em and I watched Zombieland a few weeks ago. Actually, a few weeks ago. It's probably like 3 months ago now I've said that. I don't know. I've never seen Planet of the Apes. It's never really been my thing. But Armageddon... I actually didn't find... I thought Day of Tomorrow was better than it was. And then I watched it and I was like, actually, this was quite boring. But Armageddon, cracking. I reckon a bit of Deep Impact later. Em's never seen Deep Impact, you see. Deep Impact for me was always one of those... I don't really think Shaun of the Dead's a disaster film. It's more of like a... Isn't that just like a dark comedy? It's not really the same kind of thing. I'm talking about like your epic disaster movies. Pearl Harbor, I think, could maybe come under that bracket too, perhaps. I'm a big fan. Yeah, I'm thinking Deep Impact later. What we saying, Em? I just need to find somewhere to watch it. I Am Legend. Yeah, didn't they like completely change stuff for the movie? Em, it's fine. We got 3 minutes. Yeah, Av's doing really, really well this season. Obviously, I can take no credit because, you know, I'm not a hockey player. But, and I'm only really a fan of the Avs when people remember stuff. But still, it's still cool. Greenland was brilliant. Okay. Because I do actually have it. I just, interesting. I tell you what, Chernobyl, if you haven't seen it, the miniseries is absolutely flawless. Oh, he's actually going to do it to us, isn't he? He's actually going to do it to us, isn't he? We're going to finish stream with Ovalar on 499 goals for the club. Of course. Of course he is. What's this? Oh, my lord. That is a kit and a half. Christ. No, Titanic, there's only one way I can watch Titanic now after the last time. It spoilt the movie for me in the sense that I can no longer watch it unless I'm in a certain way. And, he's going to... fucking hell. So he's got 499 goals for Tromso. That is the way, Robin, yes. What are you doing, Step Iceberg? He knows. Right, well, in that case, he's not playing at all until the final. Oh, imagine if he scored his 500th goal and it was to win the Champions League. Oh, wow. It's been sunk for 100 years. Yeah, that's what I meant. On a boat. So now he's not going to be able to play. I'm going to have to keep him in fitness by playing him in like under 19 games because the last thing I need is for him to accidentally score a goal or something during the matches off camera. Because the thing is, there's still fucking... I'll rest him out for that, and then he's still got 3 league games to go. Christ. Okay, right. Save that there. First Champions League final, anyway. We've been to the Europa League final before, but we lost to Dortmund because we're a bunch of muggies. So, I'm going to depart you lovely people now. I know it's early, but man's got to get a haircut, and it was the only time I could get an appointment, sadly. Actually, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Since we've not had a chance to actually raid... And I feel like it's a nice thing to do, you know? So we're going to raid Kurt, because I think Kurt's only just started as well. So we can go over there, because, yeah, check out his content. Seems like a nice chap. Obviously, former professional FIFA player. Has some quite interesting opinions on EA, which a lot of you may well agree with. So, hopefully you've had a good day. I've had a bloody good time. My haircut is going to happen immediately. And I will see you guys on Tuesday for the Champions League final. It's going to be a bop. So I will see you guys very, very soon. Thank you for coming. Love you all. Thank you for the bits, the subs, all that jazz, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Hold your gun, capybara. Let's go say hi to Kurt. Bye-bye.